guys, to the Legal Wars podcast. So, as usual, per usual, just take a second and let everyone get in here. The people that are coming usually don't do as well on a Saturday. You know what I'm saying? Guess people, they just like sleeping in on a Saturday. It's the first time as well that I'm talking politics on a Saturday. So, we'll give it a second. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Insidious Blue, how are you doing, sir? Hope you're having a wonderful Saturday. Thank you for joining me for this amount of time before football starts. Who's that? Arav? Barbara? How are you doing? How are you guys doing? Good morning. Good morning. Guys, we're going to just wait a little bit, let some more people come in before I start the content. The topic of today's stream is going to be whether VP Harris and how VP Harris becomes the first female president. Guys, as you guys come in, please introduce yourself. Very interactive stream. Stream's all about you guys. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. I'm going to wait about another minute or two, and then we'll just get started. Guys, as y'all come in, please introduce yourself. And if you don't mind, y'all give me just a second. I'll be right back. All righty. Guys, probably about one more minute and we'll go ahead and get started. See if we could get more people coming in. Usually it's not as packed on a Saturday. I never talked about politics before on a Saturday. Yeah, I agree. Insidious Blue. That way, you know what I'm saying, I could read more comments and it could be more interactive. But I imagine as the morning goes on, most people don't like getting up early on a Saturday. And I don't want to be streaming later on in the afternoon, especially when there's football games going on. So, guys, we'll just go ahead and get started. You know what I'm saying? As people come in, we'll just pick up the conversation some more. So, guys, the polls are just a snapshot into what the American voters are thinking, what they're feeling, and where the election is trending. Looking at the polls, we see that VP Harris, within 30 days of entering the race, has held a consistent lead over former President Trump. I don't believe anyone will argue that the vice president is sure to win the popular vote or the national vote, but so did Hillary Clinton, and we know how that turned out. That being said, let's look at the 270 to win polling average. That's the polling average that I got, guys, the 270 to win polling average for each individual state. That's right, a state polling average according to the 270 to win. So as of September the 13th, 270's national polling average has Harris ahead of Trump by just 2 points, 48 to 46. So guys, this race will come down basically to 7 battleground states. Let's go over those 7 battleground states. Good morning, guys. As y'all come in, please introduce yourself. Say hello in the chat. You know what I'm saying? That being said, we're looking at the 7 battleground states right now as of September the 13th. So in Arizona, Trump has a 48 to 46 lead. In Michigan, Harris is up 49 to 47. And Wisconsin, the biggest surprise, I see that Harris is opening up a lead. She's up now 50 to 46. In Georgia, Trump is ahead 48 to 47. Let's see. In Nevada, Harris is up by 0.4, virtually tie race at 47 to 47. In North Carolina, almost the same thing. Harris is up half a point in a virtually tie race, 47 to 47. In the ever so important state of Pennsylvania, as of September the 10th, Harris is widening her lead and is ahead 0.8 points, 47 to 46. Guys, so from the bottom of my heart, reviewing all the polls out there currently, I believe this is a very accurate look into how the election will go if it was held today, which of course we know that it will not be. Again, it is not the popular vote. It's about the Electoral College and getting the 270 votes. If Harris holds in Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania, she's at 270. If she loses Michigan, she could still get to 270 by winning North Carolina. So I came up with a pathway to victory for VP Harris. So in my opinion, she should leave Governor Walz in Wisconsin. Wisconsin is a neighbor of Governor Walz's state of Minnesota, and Governor Walz has been campaigning hard in Wisconsin. And that is probably the reason we see Harris opening her lead in Wisconsin. Good morning, guys. Welcome to the League Wars podcast. As you guys come in, would you please introduce yourself? You know what I'm saying? Y'all jump down in the comments. Y'all let me know if y'all are voting for Trump or y'all voting for Kamala. If y'all vote for Trump, put a T in the chat. If y'all vote for Kamala, put a K in the chat. So Ethan says, why did you slap Chris Rock? Why did you slap Chris Rock? I know that y'all ain't saying that I look like Will Smith, are you? So I see some Trump fans, of course. DT says Louisiana for Trump. Arab says Trump. Codalus says Trump. And the City is Blue, of course, says Harris. So, guys, I'm going over the primary keys. Trump is a Pratt. That's what A. Ethan means. Hey, Ethan, what do you mean by Pratt? You say that Trump's a Pratt. What do you mean by Pratt? So I'm going over the keys to victory for Harris. I'm talking about Governor Walz in Wisconsin. Hey, Insidious Blue, how do y'all see Governor Walz? You know, you're from Minnesota, so he's been your governor. Would you say that he's a pretty popular governor, or how do you see Governor Walz? And Insidious Blue also, like, how do you think that Wisconsin's view Governor Walz? Because I see that VP Harris has been using Governor Walz extreme lot in Wisconsin. So Go Fly One says Trump is our only hope. Why would you say that, bro? You know what I'm saying? I'm just wondering, why would you say Trump is our only hope? Okay, guys, so let's look at Michigan. In Michigan, the race is much too close. I think she should keep Governor Walz rotating between Wisconsin and Michigan. But if I was the Harris campaign, I wouldn't be too comfortable with how close the race is in Michigan. If I was VP Harris, I would do a 3 to 5 day blitz across Michigan to try to widen that lead. So John Smoot says Ohio for Trump. Even Amish are putting up Trump signs. That's never been done. We would always expect Trump to win Ohio. You know what I'm saying? Ohio is an extremely red state. So let's see. Cool Ed says deport Trump 2024 from America. He said he wanted to deport all the citizens, deport Trump. News Girl says Trump. Natalie says, hi, how are you doing, Miss Natalie? You guys, welcome to the League Wars podcast. You know what I'm saying? I ask all you guys to get down in the comment section right now. If you guys are voting for Donald Trump, put a T in the chat. If you vote for Kamala, put a K in the chat. I'm going to try to read all the chats as long as we keep it kind of small. So DT says Michigan cannot help her. Why would you say that, DT? You know what I'm saying? Michigan's one of the blue wall states. It's usually considered a pretty blue state. So I don't see why you wouldn't. She really needs to win Michigan. So Roosevelt says, hi, how are you doing? Cool Ed says Taylor Swift for Kamala Harris. I see that, man. Everybody was looking for Taylor Swift's vote. Nunya says, okay, skip me. I'm sorry, Nunya. So News Girl says she's the liar. Why you say that, News Girl? Tell me. You know what I'm saying? Like, express yourself so we can have a conversation about it. So 12th Legion says, can't vote yet. If I could, Trump all the way. How old are you, 12th Legion? It's City is Blue. I've been looking for this comment. He said he is really popular in Minnesota, in the Twin Cities, out the city, because big towns like Twin City and Duluth, but people like him outside the cities. So explain that a little bit more. So you're saying he's real popular in the city, but how does, like in Wisconsin, in your opinion, do you think that he would be good in Wisconsin? Guys, I see you guys got the comments coming. Y'all, please keep them coming. Like, please keep them coming. And y'all give me a second, okay? So I'm gonna finish the intro. So Pennsylvania is the state that will probably decide the election, if you ask me. Harris Lee, although very so close, is widening in Pennsylvania, although it's still under a point, okay? She shouldn't get comfortable, but keep doing what she's doing. Finally, if she can't get Arizona, she needs Nevada. The electorate in Nevada and Arizona are similar. I think if she visits Nevada and Arizona at least 2 times a month, I think she will win one or both of those states. As far as North Carolina, this is the surprise to me, guys. People didn't see this coming. I think Harris has an inside shot of winning North Carolina. As far as North Carolina, I would view North Carolina as an alternative path to 270. As if she loses Michigan, she wins North Carolina, she still could get to 270. I would choose North Carolina over Georgia as an alternative 10 out of 10 times. Obama won North Carolina, and I think the demographics favor the vice president, and that state she has a better chance of winning than Georgia. So, guys, of course, y'all know what time it is. It's time to have that conversation. What you guys think about Harris, how she's doing in the race? What you guys think about Trump? I'm saying, what you guys just think about the election? You know what I'm saying? You guys let me know. If y'all new to the channel, man, I ask y'all, please, 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 if you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. But here we go, guys. We in the comments. So let's see. We're going to start with propaganda. He says, vote Franco. That must be a Hispanic election. So let's see. Is Kenja Simbi says, what's up, bro? 12th Legion says 16. I don't even know how you got in the chat if you 16. Eric N says, I bet you Michigan goes blue. I live here and I think it's going to go blue. Eric, it probably is going to go blue. But the thing that I'm saying about it, man, is that like that lead is just ever so small. And if I was Harris, I wouldn't be comfortable with the lead in Virginia. So Populate says, who are you voting for? Of course, I'm voting for VP Harris. Cool Ed said Trump should run for president of Russia. He has a better chance with his boyfriend Putin. I agree with that. Propaganda says I'm joking. Vote Trump. You know what I'm saying? Why would you say that? So Lloyd Davis says the man can't say more than one sentence without lying about something or inflating or making up some statistic that sounds great to his followers, but totally false. But what I'm saying is Lloyd Davis, he has been doing that the entire time. Has he not? I mean, real talk, Lloyd Davis, like since he's ran for president in 2015, since he's announced, hasn't he been lying and inflating something and all that stuff? And I mean, he's still winning elections. So what I'm saying is like, how can you beat him? That's my question about how Kamala becomes the first president. Because people, I think the media focusing too much on Trump lying and Trump fibbing and Trump just being Trump. I'm saying he has been Trump for 8 years and look how close he is to winning. So let's see. MJG Bay says Trump. Propaganda says, I like RFK Jr., but he dropped out and endorsed Trump. So I got to vote for him. So you got to vote for Trump because of RFK Jr. But propaganda, you know, RFK Jr. used to be a Democrat. So my question is how close is RFK Jr. to his policies being to Harris's policies more than Trump's policies? Because if you're just going to go vote for him because he supports Trump, I'm saying, like, what do you support? What do you believe in? That's what I'm saying. Were you voting for the man or were you voting for the policies that he had? So DT says, nah, it ain't. She ain't winning anything. Her debate was horrible. She spits lies. DT, yes, sir, you are entitled to your opinion. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like some people would beg to differ. Insidious Blue says he is probably really popular with the independents, but the right wing there are harder to convert. Insidious Blue, are we talking about Minnesota or are we talking about Wisconsin? I think in Wisconsin, the right wing there is like impossible to convert. You know what I'm saying? Good morning, guys. You guys come in. Welcome to the League Wars podcast. We talking politics on a Saturday. As you guys come in, would you please introduce yourself in the chat? I'm gonna try to read all you guys' comments. You know what I'm saying? Say hi. And as you guys come in, if y'all voting for a T, would y'all drop a T in the chat? If y'all vote for, if y'all vote for Trump, excuse me, drop a T in the chat. If y'all vote for Harris, drop a K in the chat. News Girl says she has been filmed so many times saying we should defend the police. We need the police. We don't need her. Lloyd, you must be talking out Kamala and her lies. Miss News Girls, even though she said that, I think that was more of a political thing. As the attorney general in California, she was the top cop. So I think VP Harris definitely knows the need for police. You know what I'm saying? So Wayne says, touch your money, vote blue. Yes, sir. So let's see. I ain't trying to skip nobody's comment. You guys, thank you guys for joining me on a Saturday. I don't want to skip nobody. So Cool Ed says VP Harris will make America great again. Yes, sir. M. Taylor says, may I visit? Let's see. Keisha Everhart says, I'm from Georgia. Harris will win here for sure. Oh, really, Keisha? You think so? You know what I'm saying? Because Keisha, my thing is that Obama didn't win in Georgia. So the demographics, I know that, you know what I'm saying, the demographics of Georgia, she's going to do well in Georgia. It's going to be a photo finish. But due to Obama not winning, due to her being a female, and Keisha, if you're from Georgia, you know how it is in the South. I think it'll be a difficult proposition. In my opinion, I just think that North Carolina favors her a lot more. That's just my opinion. The demographics of North Carolina, and especially it being by Virginia, I think that state favors a victory for her. It bodes well. Obama won North Carolina as well. Do you get where I'm going with that? So Insidious Blue says everybody liked the stream. Insidious, I appreciate that, sir. So let me see, Insidious. Insidious, if you don't mind, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna let you moderate today, sir. You know what I'm saying? If you would like to, you know what I'm saying? Just don't kick all the Trump supporters out the stream. You know, I'm just playing. Okay, guys. So let's see. News Girl says Trump. So who is that? Coditas says she's on record saying she supports to fund the police on many occasions. Again, I'm not denying that. But I'm saying that at the time she was saying that, it was expedient for her to say that. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? It was politically expedient for her to say that. But to think that she's going to dismantle the police when she was the top cop, the attorney general of California, I don't see, there's no evidence that she's going to dismantle the police. Okay, Mark 1 says, without Trump, us is finished. Let's see. So Codetus tells Cool Ed to quiet. DT says, who got the most facts? Not Kamala. I don't know about that, DT. You know what I'm saying? Because DT, if you saying that Trump has more facts than Kamala, I mean, come on, man. We talking about Donald Trump, man. You gotta think about that. You know what I'm saying? Donald Trump hasn't been the most honest person his whole life. So News Girl says Eric is red this year. Let's see. John says, how you feel today, my friend? This John from Brooklyn, New York, saying hello to you. Hello, Mr. John. Thank you for joining the stream. You know what I'm saying, John? I would like that you would put your opinion about the election. You know what I'm saying? Who you voting for? And you guys that's in here, you know it's a Saturday. I usually don't talk politics on a Saturday. But you guys, I ask that y'all like the video. that you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. You know what I'm saying? Just a group of American voters just having a conversation about what we think about the election. So News Girl says, close the border. Even though I'm voting for Harris, News Girl, I agree with that. The border does need to be closed. Eric N says, every place are the Trump sign, there's a Harris vote. So he's saying people who putting down Trump signs in their yard are actually voting for Harris. So Keisha has an American flag. Ethan says Trump should be in prison. Yes, that's what a lot of people say. You think he gets charged with that many felonies? You know what I'm saying? It's hard to see how, you know what I'm saying, he wouldn't go to prison. Maybe he ran for president so he wouldn't go to prison. That might be the exact reason why he ran for president. So Lloyd Davis, I see you. I see all you guys in here. I'm not trying to skip you guys' comments. Let's see. So let me keep going in the comments. See what you guys are putting. I'm not trying to skip nobody. We don't have that many people. I think we had up to 100 people max. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to try to read all of them. So let's see. Go Fly One says, Vladimir Putin is endorsing Harris. I mean, if you say so, I don't see how he would when Trump's in love with him. HP Lovecraft says Trump 2024. Keisha says, oh, she could never. She's a narcissist. Who are you talking about, Keisha? You talking about VP Harris? Why you say that she's a narcissist? The Marathon says Harris doesn't have policies. Speak the truth, okay, says policy. Well, Harris has submitted a lot of policies, so I would have to say that actually that's not correct. Fred Chambers says Harrison ain't got no policy. She just going to run on what's been going on already. Like, I mean, Fred, like, I guess that's your opinion, but I mean, she has set policies on a lot of different things. She's given a take on foreign policy. She's given a whole economic policy. You know what I'm saying? I have heard policy from her. So BAANM says Blask. Eric N says the RFK guy. You can't vote for Trump if you were going to vote for Kennedy. No. I mean, you actually could. Like, I don't see why you would. I think you should vote for whichever candidate is closest to how you feel and who should win. So HP Lovecraft says we're better off with Trump. Sir, can you please expound on that, why you think so? Big Tone says she has ideas, not policies. There's nothing on her website. Yes, sir, I understand that. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, as long as the Republican Party is impressing her as much, or as long as Trump is impressing her on the specifics of her policies. But I would stand the reason that Trump isn't very specific in his policies as well either. So McFlurry, I see you. HQBSB says voting for Kamala. Big Tone says Trump. So let's see. I'm not trying to skip anybody. I see BR549 says never let a woman president, too many emotional. Like, I mean, if you want to say that, but like I've said this so many times, that the president basically is just, America's just a business. And so the president is just the leader of the business. You know what I'm saying? So I don't see what the big deal about that is. So Mohammed says Republicans for Kamala. Yeah, I see that a lot. You know what I'm saying? Republicans are voting for Kamala a lot. So let's see. DT says Trump been spitting facts. DT, what's facts are Trump spitting? Eric N says, yeah, without Trump, you're finished. I hope so. I'm done with Mega. He's awful. So Cats Can says Latinos for Trump. Cats Can, can you tell me what state you're from? I'm interested in that. The Marathon says I'm in Minnesota. Waltz has refunded the police. It's a joke in Minneapolis. I think it is, man. That time is far behind us. You know what I'm saying? The defund the police. I think that was just, you know, a movement at that time. So Serapha says the entire Democratic Party went through a massive shift on policing during the pandemic. I agree with that as well. So Keisha says, we not picking best friends, we picking the CEO of our republic. That is so true. But if we look at January the 6th, what happened on January 6th, my question to you, Miss Keisha, is why do you think that Trump would be the best pick for the CEO of our republic? So Speak the Truth says no tax on overtime. Harris will steal that policy. Hey, send her a second MAGA hat. You know what I'm saying? In the debate, Trump already offered her a MAGA hat, so send her a second one. Me personally, I don't think it's nothing. Harris has said that she wants to do what's best for the American people. I heard her say that. She said she'll put the American people before her career. Whether you guys believe that true or not, that's up to you guys. But what I'm saying is from what I'm seeing, like her being willing to being picked on for taking a policy from Trump, that just seems like to me that she's saying, hey, the no tax on tips is good. I'm gonna incorporate that in my campaign. Hey, the no tax on overtime, if she incorporates in that in her campaign, what's the worst thing gonna happen? Trump's gonna make fun of her. But if she becomes president, that's just her trying to help the American people. I don't see nothing wrong with her trying to help the American people. I don't want to skip people. I see Aaron Frost. He said, I think no matter who's in, we are screwed. Why would you say that, sir? You know what I'm saying? You don't trust the American government. So Brick Squared says Kamala Cop is anti-cop. As an attorney general, she is ahead of pretty much all of the police departments in the state and the government lawyers in the state besides the U.S. attorneys. So, yes, she was the top cop of California. You know what I'm saying? The same people who, like, not the same people, but out the same mouth, some people were saying that she was trying to defund the police, and other people were saying she was locking up too many people. So I'm saying, which one is it? So Aaron says we don't need to pay taxes, period. Aaron, that's how the government gets money by from tax dollars. So saying that we don't need to pay taxes, period, you got to replace that with something. So how would the government get their money? You know what I'm saying? So let me see. I'm trying to get everybody. I ain't trying to skip nobody. Blazing Fry Pan says thank you. Anthony says blacks for Trump. Anthony, welcome to the stream. You guys that are new here, like we do this Monday through Friday, you know what I'm saying? Not usually on Saturday. I'm seeing a lot of new people. If you guys don't mind, would you subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, you know what I'm saying? Hit the like button if you like the video. We talking politics this morning. Bad Sheep says gingers for Trump. He's our leader. So Serapha says it's pronounced Kamala, like a Kamala. I appreciate that. So I've heard people say her name all different kind of ways. Forrest Miller says Trump for president 2024. Avery says no Trump, Harris all the way. You guys, y'all in the chat. If y'all voting for Trump, y'all put a T in the chat. If y'all voting for Harris, put a K in the chat. So let's see. JIO Joy Vega says, I love how y'all say that Trump lies, but then gloss over the nonsense that it exits her mouth. I think that every politician tells falsehoods. And Joy, this is what I'm going to say. No one's glossing over what she's saying. It's just that we've seen Trump for 8 years. You see what I'm saying? And like, even though we've seen Harris for the last 3.5 or so years, she's kind of been in the background. But what I'm saying is we know Trump. We know what Trump's about. I don't think no one's glossing over Harris. It's just that there hasn't really been no blunders. She's very scripted. She's very like guarded and protected how she moves and what she says. And so I think that's the difference. Trump isn't guarded or protected. He just speaks off the cuff. Will you agree with me? So Anthony says we getting manipulated to think Kamala is for us, or Kamala is Kamala is for us. I don't know why you would say that, Anthony. So Arab says, I love Trump. Arab, you're not alone. A lot of people do. Colton Fight says Trump does. He actually has more percentage on stuff tomorrow, is more on focus on how I could blaspheme Trump. I don't understand what you mean by that, sir. DT says Trump moved our economy forward. Yes, he did. But in the end, I guess you could say due to COVID, you know what I'm saying? That's not how it ended. So Karen Cooper says, Harris Waltz, how you doing, Miss Karen? Keisha said, here's an idea. If Trump win, move to a blue state. Move to a blue state in a hurry. Pew, gone. So Forrest Miller said border isn't getting closed with Harris. Why you think so, Forrest? because I think the way that New York is, man, they have to do something about the border. The way those sanctuary cities are, just in general, man, it's just horrible, man. That immigration is killing them. You know what I'm saying? So 2Bamp2 says, I just heard a black lady called Hartis. I don't understand that one. Colton Fight says, okay, who hasn't been honest in their whole life? I'm saying, like, we don't know that. Colton, I'm saying, okay, so how this looks is just like, it's your opinion. So I'm saying, what you're saying about Harris, that she's lying or she's doing, put it in the chat, man. Let's talk about it. Pancho Villa says, Kamala, I'm immigrant. I need more dinero. That's too funny. So Serapha says immigrants work harder. Yeah, that's true. We do need immigration. We do need immigrants. America was built off of immigrants, just not 11 to 15 million in 4 years. Cool Ed said, I hit that sub button. Thank you, sir. You guys that's in here, if you guys have hit that sub button, you hit the notification bell, man. I have much love for you for doing that for me. Blazing Frying Pan said, what facts? He lied 30 times and had to get fact checked live. Well, the thing about that, Blazing Frying Pan, just to be fair, you know what I'm saying? The Republicans would say that, you know, they weren't fact checking her as well. You see what I'm saying? If she was on Fox, they would have been fact checking her and they wouldn't have been fact checking him. You know what I'm saying? But I understand where you coming from. Like, yes, Trump has been in the spotlight for 8 years and we've seen him tell probably more like falsehoods than usual. So Aaron Frost says that border needs shut down. Yes, indeed it does. Colton Fee says, but we can see who's a better candidate. It's the same thing in football. You want the best player out there in the field, and you want the best coaches on the sidelines coaching these kids, right? I agree with you 100%, Colton. It's just that some people feel that Harris would be the best coach, the best candidate, okay? So Cats Can says he has won every case. Stop watching your television. Who? Trump has won every case? That is absolutely incorrect. Trump has been charged with felonies. You see what I'm saying? Trump has had a case. I think it was like 400 million where he got sued on. So I tend to disagree. He hasn't won every case. You guys, excuse me. I'm gonna grab some water real quick. So we still on Colton. Colton says, when you have a bad coach, you have a bad football team. But when you have a good coach, you have a good football team. Sometimes you may not like the coach. That's okay. But we still have to find a coach here. I mean, maybe so, Colton. You see what I'm saying? Like, I agree with that too. It's all one big club, laugh out loud. You know what I'm saying? So, Colton, who's your coach? Who you picking as a coach? Coach Walls? Can you pick up a coach? It has a bad history of showing, it has a bad history of doing stuff. You don't want to pick that coach. So you saying that Harris has a bad history of doing stuff, or you saying Trump does? Because I'm saying if we look at histories, that's what I'm saying. I don't see how you're a Trump supporter talking about Harris's history. I think there's other ways that you could win that conversation. You see what I'm saying? Because Trump's history is no good. You know what I'm saying? Trump is qualified for it. No, so that's Dewanya. Is that how you say it? Dawyouyua. I'm gonna call you D. Said Trump is qualified for a nursing home. Yeah, he's about there. He's about at that qualification. Keisha says this is not about immigrants versus anything. I'm not understanding that, Keisha. Why would you say that? Caxton says, I'm 54 Latino, growing up in the early 90s. We all wanted to be like Trump. Really? That's surprising. You know what I'm saying? D says Trump 2024. CRXW says Trump 2024. Speak the Truth says no tax on overtime. That will help people who are struggling with bills. I agree with that, sir. So Selena Girl 69, Nikki Monsters, eat Kamala. D says crackling Kamala ain't got a chance to. If you believe so, sir, you know that's not what the polls say. DT says submitted nothing as far as policies. She has no lead on anything. So, sir, what policies has Trump submitted? You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just my question. Quantum E says, I'm not American, but I'm asking who you vote people and one reason why. Quantum, I don't understand that, but the election that we're having, we're going to vote for either a Republican or a Democrat, either Donald Trump or Kamala Harris, you know what I'm saying? Either one of those candidates, you know what I'm saying? We going to vote for him, you know what I'm saying, to be our next president. So Morena says, what is going on in here? Good morning, man. We're having a conversation about politics. Welcome to the League Wars podcast. If you will, would you hit the like button? You hit the subscribe button, the notification bell for me. Mark Young says Trump is the best that we ever had. So DAW says Trump for a nursing home. BR549 says never let a woman be president. Too many emotions. I don't agree with that. 1,000%. I think that's kind of sexist, sir. I think a woman can do the job just like a man can. Keisha says a narcissist makes up stuff that you have to defend. She do that lots, especially in the debate. So Keisha, this is what I'm saying. Just like y'all say, Harris is telling us stuff with no policy. What I'm saying, Keisha, is you're saying this, but like, give me examples so we can go over it. You know what I'm saying? Just calling her a narcissist, saying that she makes up stuff, and she does that a lot in the debate. I mean, we know Donald Trump does that. So, Keisha, could you break down what you're talking about, please, so we could go over it? Bad Sheep says best thing Trump can do is nothing. It'll confuse, say nothing. It'll confuse the Democrats. Yes, it will. But unfortunately, I think that would give Kamala a huge edge. You know what I'm saying? He has to keep doing something. He's got to motivate that base. Because if that base gets disinterested, they're not going to come out and vote in the numbers that he needs. So Morena says Jesus is the best. Yes, he is, baby. I love Jesus to death. So Stitch the Guts says, BR, men have emotions too. Yes, indeed they do. Eric N says, your God only has an idea or a concept. Who are you talking about, Eric N? Are you talking about Mr. Trump? DAW says Trump is deteriorating at the speed of light. Man, like that's definitely happening to him. You could see him. Go back and look at the videos from 2016 to where he's at right now. You know what I'm saying? At 78. So Aaron says they both are narcissistic, laugh out loud. I would imagine to a certain extent, probably would be, you know what I'm saying? Probably get a little ego, like running for president. Cool Ed said Trump was fired 4 years ago and we will never go back. Cool Ed, you want to start the chant? Go ahead and start the chant for me, Cool Ed. We are not going back. We are not going back. Kelly Quinn, good morning. Good morning. She says, I agree with that statement. We're all blessed to live in this country. I agree with that 1,000%. Thank you, Miss Kelly, for commenting that. We are definitely blessed to live in this country. You guys, I'm sorry if I skipped your comment. You just keep coming with them, and I'm going to catch you, okay? So I'm on Pedro. Pedro says, I thought she had natives origins, but no, she has origins from India from her mother. I don't understand what you mean. You know what I'm saying? That's been gone over a lot. You know what I'm saying? They tried that with Barack Obama. I think the police, we have a great vetting process. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? With the American FBI, you know what I'm saying, CIA, all those kind of agencies, man, I think they vetted her already. I think we're safe with her just like we was with Obama. Cool Ed says Trump wants to be president so he can pardon himself and make his rich friends and family and himself richer. That's all. I agree with you, Cool Ed. I believe that he really ran for president so he wouldn't go to jail. So what's that? Transporetta says how she is running the country right now. She actually is not. She is the vice president. That is Joe Biden's job, sir. I'm sorry about that. HP Lovecraft says, hey, bro, read your comments. That's what I'm doing right now. It's 159 people in here on a Saturday, man. I wasn't expecting this many people, guys. So y'all bear with me. I'm trying to get to everyone that I can. Joshua H says, Trump train. So that's OARB says Kamala. Swift Vasquez says your original choice fell upon the steps, shaking my head. I'm not sure what you mean about that. Melissa says, wake up, America, stand for us. Melissa, who are you voting for, baby? Brianna says, Trump 2024, baby. I see you, Miss Brianna. DT says, every rapper in history wanted to be Trump. Listen to the old school. Jesse Jackson gave him a roar. That's true, man. I never said that Donald Trump, like, he was cool with black people. I know that. Back in the day, he's got pictures with Mike Tyson. He's got pictures with Don King, got pictures with 50 Cent. You know what I'm saying? I think he pardoned a lot of rappers. You see what I'm saying? So I think that's why Trump is like really, really good in certain communities. So, you know what I'm saying? A lot of black people, probably more than the average Republican, are saying that they're going to vote for him. So BR549 said, I paid my home off under Trump. Yes, sir, I understand that. You know what I'm saying? You think that could have been just the luck of the draw, though? So John, GOYDKE says, BBC for president. John, would you specify, please, sir, what does BBC mean? So Mike L says, Trump 2024. Shoab says, Kamala. Yes, indeed. So I see Kelly talking about, somebody says that rumor has been debunked. Be careful with misinformation, please. Yes, indeed. Be careful. Be careful. Anthony says, cool, Ed. That's literally what Biden and Harris did. Laugh out loud. I'm not sure what you mean about that. So breach of TOS says, just like the media. What do you mean, sir? I doubt the media would be asking you guys their opinion. They would just be up here talking the entire time. You know what I'm saying? I'm asking you guys your opinion, trying to have a conversation with you guys about the election. Drizzy Roland says, big. John says, okay, I don't understand what that means. Me, myself, and I says, I work 75 hours a week and there is no tax on overtime. That's excellent. Anthony says he already rich. Chris Borelli says he has submitted all of his policies on his website. Chris, that's what I'm saying. I really don't know. But I'm saying he's not being policy specific when he's coming out, like doing his speeches. That's all I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? So Muhammad said he's never won a lawsuit case in his life. Yeah, he has won a lawsuit case before in his life. Eric says 6 people running for presidency. Name 4 or 1 that's not 2 major candidates. Oh, so you're saying the people that were running for president? I think Vivek was. What's the governor in Florida? He was running for president. Let's see. Nikki Haley was running for president. Who else? I'm not sure, man. Like, they were all Republicans. But yeah, I like, you got 16 candidates. Like, we all know they didn't have a chance, didn't we? We know Trump was going to be the nominee, didn't we? You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I really wasn't paying attention to that as much. So, let's see. Leo Calhoun says, if we make America great again, tell me that it was great. I'll wait. What do you mean? America wasn't great, Leo, or America still is great? So Brianna says Trump. Brianna is a Donald Trump lover. Ain't nothing wrong with that. So let's see. Eric says 6 people running for presidency. Okay, I read that already. I'm sorry. Melissa said, you're asking questions. We're answering. I appreciate it, Melissa. Just give me a second, baby. Let me get down in the chat and I'll get to it, okay? I'm trying to read everybody. People get mad when I skip their comments. So I see Kamala. Let's see. So that is Janita Mitchell. Hello, I'm new to your channel. I like and subscribe. Where is your Kool-Aid? I got that Kool-Aid, Janita. Listen, hey, Janita, for all the people who haven't been in here before, like whenever the Trump supporters, man, this channel is a haven for Trump supporters. So whenever the Trump supporters get in here, they start attacking me. You know what I'm saying? I grab my Kool-Aid. You know what I'm saying? They Kool-Aid drinkers. You know what I'm saying? That you guys know what that means. That Kool-Aid comes from back in the day. Where, man, I can't even. I'm blank-minded this morning, but it comes from back in the day, from when they were drinking Kool-Aid like poison. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I feel that in a way that, like, that's how Trump supporters are. Now, I wouldn't say they were necessarily drinking Kool-Aid like poison, but I think that Trump supporters, like, it seems like it's like a cult-like following. It don't matter what he does. You know what I'm saying? But it seems like they're going to follow him and support him. He could get charged with felonies regardless of what he does. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean. Jim Jones, you guys Google Jim Jones. So basically the backstory is that Jim Jones, he took some people down to South America, you know what I'm saying, trying to evade paying taxes, the American government. So he tells them that to drink some Kool-Aid, which is really poison. It was poison. Kool-Aid. He had people to drink it. He had their children to drink it. So that's what I always use, Janita. Thank you for bringing that up. You know what I'm saying? Kool-Aid. I got Kool-Aid from my Kool-Aid drinkers from my Trump supporters. You see what I'm saying? So let's see. Matthew Abrams Scott says, if women just represent, she'll get elected. Don't screw it up again, women. I agree with that. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go over that next week, like in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Reproductive rights is on the ballot. You know what I'm saying? And the Democrats are getting really close to flipping Texas like they did Georgia. They flip Texas, bro. It's a wrap. Too many delegates. The map would be completely against the Republicans. So Godspeed Super Beast, he said, we haven't talked about Trump's policies because she won't debate him, because she knows she has nothing. But Godspeed, she just debated him and she just asked him for another debate. So Mike says Trump 2024. Kool-Aid says blue hearts for Kamala. DT says, Desi says Trump 24. World Poetry says stop electing rich people. The only language they speak is dollars and cents. That's Kamala and Trump. I'm not sure you would say Kamala is rich like Trump is rich. You know what I'm saying? I guess it depends how you're defining rich. You know what I'm saying? UK Echo 72. Trump has said many things that he wants to do. Yes, he has. Many things that he wants to, and he hasn't. BR says, don't look at Hillary. Let's see. Robert says, Robert say women is fine, but a crazy woman nuts. I'm saying, why are you saying she crazy? That just sounds like a talking point to me. So Kelly agrees with Leo. That statement, we're blessed. Okay, guys, I'm going to skip down. Hold on. I think so. Porch, I can't even read your name. Do you regret being born black instead of being born normal? Okay, we're just going to keep on going. Let me see. So we got Crown Heights says, can't wait for Trump to go to jail. He's practically begging for a pardon. A lot of people, Crown Heights, said that he ran for president just so he would not go to jail and he could pardon himself. If he doesn't get elected, he's even joked to say he's going to watch the election for Venezuela. If he doesn't get elected, I'm almost sure that he'll be taking a ride on that paddy waddy. So Speak the Truth says either one that wins, Trump or Kamala. We all still have to get up and go to work. Okay, yes, sir. Speak the truth. Sam the Man says, bro, you're just like the narrators at the debate, like the moderators. UK Echo says he doesn't agree because he was raised by his mom. Willie Tatum says, what facts do you have to prove a woman can get the job done? This is no time to gamble. I'm saying, Willie, to me, that's a very sexist statement. You're saying, what facts do I have that a woman could get a job done? There's women that have been the leaders of many foreign countries. What's different about America? There's women that's been leaders of many big, huge corporations in America. America's just a business. A woman can get the job done. I believe that's a sexist statement, sir, but you are definitely entitled to your opinion, and I appreciate it, Mr. Willing. So a little bit of everything, Trump 2024. Guys, welcome to the League Wars podcast. I thank you guys for joining. Guys, if y'all are voting for Trump, put a T in the chat. If y'all voting for Kamala, put a K in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I got my Kool-Aid on deck. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go ahead and get some, man. You know what I'm saying? I had forgot old Jim Jones' name a little bit earlier. Jim Jones and them Kool-Aid drinkers. You know what I'm saying? Hey, the 2024 version is going to be Donald Trump and their Kool-Aid drinkers. So let me drink some Kool-Aid to Donald Trump. This for Donald Trump. Okay, guys, thank y'all for participating. Let's see who we got in the chat. Who y'all voting for? Y'all drop it in the chat. Y'all drop who y'all voting for in the chat. Robert says, bye, I'll see you later, sir. So Sam the Man, Trump. So let's see. McGruff says Trump. BR549 says Trump. Lisa says Kamala isn't a black person. Mark says Kamala. Pedro says Kamala. Pedro, I'm sorry. Let's see. Dewana says Kamala. Swift says Trump. How you doing, Swift? John says Trump. Freedom ain't free. How you doing? Says Trump. Cindy says Trump. Krabby says Kamala. Robin says Trump. Larry says Kamala. Wendy says Trump. Snazzy says Trump. Let's see. Cool Ed says deport Trump. Federal government agency says Trump. Let's see. Jason Lee says FGA is fake. I know that for a fact. You know what I'm saying? If it ain't fake, you know what I'm saying? There's somebody in there playing with their name. Oh God, Hustle says Trump. And Larry says Kamala. Laura says Kamala. Shimmer says Kamala. My bad, Jason Lee. How you doing, my brother? I'm glad for you to join me this morning, man. So Noah says Kamala. Man, it looked like we got a bunch of Harris supporters in here. Robert says Harris. Swift says Trump. You guys are voting like 3 or 4 times. Cool Ed says Harris. And let's see. Lloyd says Harris. Just Vivek says Harris. Wendy says Trump. Denise says independent. I know you're independent, Denise, but who you voting for? I'm an independent too. I'm voting for Harris. So you must mean you undecided, Denise. Let's see. Nathan says Harris Waltz all the way. Jason Lee says blue across the board, man. Y'all painting the blue check. Jason Lee, you know how many all the Trump supporters on a Saturday they must be sleeping in or something. So let's see. I see you guys. Let's see. Vendela says Trump. James Macon says Trump. Real Men for Christ says God bless you, brother. And I pray the Keisha says not too many Ks. Keisha, you better scroll up. It's a lot of Ks in here. Usually it's probably about 90% Trump people. Chris Borelli says Trump. Whole bunch of Trump. It is a lot of Trump. It's a lot of Harris too, though. Eric says Donald Harris. Cindy says California for Trump. It ain't no way in the world, Cindy, y'all gonna flip California blue. Listen, Texas is gonna go blue before California will. That being said, guys, you know what I'm saying? Every time, if you guys are new here, like the only time I really talk like how most streamers do, they're talking the entire stream and they just might read 1 or 2 of you guys' comments. The only time I talk is on top of the stream, you know what I'm saying, on top of the hour. So I've been on for about 9 minutes. It's gonna be a full hour. So we're gonna go to the top of the hour again. You see what I'm saying? Just do it a little bit early. Topic of the conversation. The polls are just a snapshot into what American voters are thinking, what they're feeling, and where the election is trending, okay? Looking at the polls, we see that VP Harris, within 30 days of entering the race, has held a constant lead over former President Trump. I don't believe anyone will argue that the vice president is sure to win the popular vote or the national vote, but so did Hillary Clinton. We all know how that turned out. Okay, so there's a lot of Democratic polls that are coming out that shows Harris is up by 5. I'm not going to go by those polls. I'm going to go by a polling average. You see what I'm saying? You got to watch the polls that you look at. The polls that lean towards the Democrats are going to show a wider margin. I'm not saying Harris isn't up by 5 in the, but I'm going to use a polling average. So the polling average that I'm using is the 270 to win polling average. Looking at the 270 to win polling average nationally, Harris is winning against Trump 48 to 46. Okay. So I think that is a pretty accurate, you know what I'm saying, snapshot of if the election was held today, she's up by 2 points, okay? There's work that she needs to do. So guys, the race is going to come down to 7 battleground states. We probably already know this. Let's go over these 7 battleground states. So in Arizona, as of September the 10th, Trump is up 48 to 46. In Michigan, as of September the 13th, 270 has Harris up 49 to 47. Guys, think about that. In Arizona, Trump being up 48 to 46, don't we expect that? You guys expect Trump to win Arizona, right? You know what I'm saying? But in Michigan, Harris is up 49 to 47 and blue Michigan, bro. I think that's a little scary. I think she needs to take some more trips to Michigan. You know what I'm saying? She needs to strengthen that lead. Wisconsin's my biggest surprise because Wisconsin usually leans more red, but Harris has opened up her lead in Wisconsin. I think that's largely in part to Governor Walz actually visiting, you know what I'm saying, Wisconsin a whole lot. He's been campaigning in Wisconsin and Michigan. So in Wisconsin, the 270 to win polling average, we see Harris is opening up a lead. She now leads 50 to 46. That's like a 4-point lead. She really needs Wisconsin. In Georgia, September the 10th, Trump is ahead, according to the 270 to win polling average, by a point, 48 to 47. But he is winning. Georgia is a toss-up state, real toss-up. I really can't call it. But just off of what I know of Georgia, I think that Trump probably will win it just ever so slightly. In Nevada, as of September the 10th, Harris is up by 0.4 points. Virtually, the race is tied at 47. In North Carolina, as of September the 10th, almost the same thing. Harris up by half a point. The race is virtually tied, 47 to 47. And in the ever so important state of Pennsylvania, as of September the 10th, Harris has widened her lead and is ahead 0.8 points, 47 to 46. Guys, think about this, okay? The election is more than likely going to come down to Pennsylvania. Now, what Harris is doing, like she's trying to replace, if this is what she's saying. So the Democratic strategy for the last 2 decades, right, has been the blue wall states. It's to win Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania. So she's coming up with a strategy. Hey, if I don't win Pennsylvania, what if I don't win Michigan? So her backup states would definitely be Nevada, Georgia, and North Carolina. Okay, but I said widen the lead in Pennsylvania, and it has went to 0.8 points. Listen to me, guys. It's not even a point, and that's her widen the lead. Pennsylvania is the wild, wild west right now. Any one of those candidates could win the race. You know what I'm saying? I think Harris has been there like 7 times. You know what I'm saying? Since the convention. You know what I'm saying? It's anybody's race in Pennsylvania. So I think she needs to keep that up in Pennsylvania. I think she needs to sprinkle in a little Michigan. Her backup states, in my opinion, I would say North Carolina over Georgia and definitely Nevada. You know what I'm saying? So, guys, from the bottom of my heart, reviewing all the polls out there currently, I believe this is a very accurate look into how the election would go if it was held today, which, of course, we know it will not be. So there's a lot of work to do. Again, it's not about the popular vote. She's probably more than likely, yes, going to win the popular vote. Hillary Clinton did that. We know how that turned out. It's about the Electoral College and getting the 270 votes. If Harris holds in Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania, she's at 270. If she loses Michigan, and the reason why I say that, because Michigan is so close. It's a blue state, and it's only 2 points. If I was Harris, that would surprise me, that would worry me, that would concern me. In my opinion, she needs to go to Michigan more. Because I see her, listen, I heard on the news yesterday that her campaign people said that Pennsylvania was a mess. It's rough, man. You know what I'm saying? Either way, it's a rough race to win right now. You know what I'm saying? That's why I advised her to pick Shapiro. But looking at the map, if she would have picked Shapiro, you know what I'm saying? She would have got Pennsylvania, but she might not would have got Wisconsin. Because I think Walz is really helping her in Wisconsin. I really believe. I see that lead is widening up. And Wisconsin is usually redder than Michigan is. You know what I'm saying? But she having a tough time in Michigan, bro. I think she really need to put them surrogates to work. You know what I'm saying? You got a rock star governor in Michigan. Like, she needs to put them to work, man, because, you know what I'm saying, it's really, really too close, in my opinion, right now for her. So I've already spoke about my pathway to victory for VP Harris. So we talking about Governor Walz, how he's been campaigning in Wisconsin a lot. That's helped her widen her lead. Michigan, again, is too close. You know what I'm saying? I see that she's been spending a lot of time in Pennsylvania, which she has to. I see that she went to Georgia. In my opinion, that was wise. But she just went to North Carolina. I would take half that time that she got planned for Georgia. I would put it in North Carolina. I think her map, like, just because she is a minority and just because she is a female, I think her map should look like Barack Obama's. Obama won North Carolina, but he lost Georgia. I think she can win North Carolina, you know what I'm saying? But I think Trump, because of the machine that the Republicans have in Georgia, they gerrymandered the districts. I think they might hold on to a razor thin win in Georgia. That's my opinion. So Pennsylvania is the state that will decide the election. Harris Lee, although ever so close, is widening in Pennsylvania. It's still not even a full point, though. That's sad. This is polling, the 270 poll that was conducted prior to the debate, though. So she shouldn't get comfortable, but keep doing what she's doing. Keep going back to Pennsylvania. Those red counties, those red districts, you know what I'm saying? Just, just eat into Trump's margins, okay? Finally, if she can't go to Arizona, you know what I'm saying? Like, because in my opinion, like, I would just take a state and I would just watch that state. You know what I'm saying? A state where the demographics don't look good, I would watch that state. But if she can't go to Arizona, she needs to Nevada. The electric in Nevada and Arizona are similar. I think if she visits Nevada and Arizona 2 times a month, I think she will win one or more of those states. As far as North Carolina, I would view North Carolina as an alternative pathway to 270. And if she loses Michigan, she wins North Carolina and gets to 270. I would choose North Carolina over Georgia as an alternate 10 out of 10 times. Obama won North Carolina, and I think the demographics favor the vice president, and that state she has a better chance of winning than Georgia. So, guys, what you think? I see you guys' comments going crazy. I'm going to jump down in them. You know what I'm saying? Here I come, guys. If I skipped you, go ahead and jump down in the comment section right now because I'm going to the bottom. Kush Boy, my boy, I see Kush Boy in here. What you doing? He said they triple team Trump. Man, they got to triple team Trump, man. You know what I'm saying? Trump is a formidable opponent. So let me see who else I got in here. Okay, I'm going to start with Dre Flacco. You know what I'm saying? Dre, you know what I'm saying? Got that Kool-Aid ready for him, Dre. Drinking Kool-Aid on the Saturday, y'all. I'm just tripping, but I'm going to get y'all out of here before the college football games start. You know what I'm saying? Go Ole Miss, man. Go Ole Miss. Who your college football team? If you guys watch football, put it in the chat. So Lily Brown says she will never win North Carolina. Miss Lily, that's what they said about Barack Obama. I just feel like the demographics are very similar to North Carolina. I think she will win North Carolina. Spitfire says NC going for her. I agree with that. I think if she spends the time, does the work there, I said this before, man, you got to look at it. So let me break down North Carolina for you guys. I'm going to get to you guys' comments. The problem that Harris has in Georgia is white working class men, okay? The women, she's not going to have a problem with it. Minorities, she could reach them, flip them, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Not going to have a problem with them. You know what I'm saying? But in Georgia, to get her over the finish line, Joe Biden does, which in my opinion, being from the South, you can understand this. Joe Biden does so much better with white working class men than VP Harris does. So that's the problem that she will have in Georgia. That's the problem she's having in Michigan. That's the problem she's having in Wisconsin. That's the problem she's having in everywhere, okay? So you say, okay, so why would you say North Carolina look better than why would North Carolina look better than Georgia as far as winning? Well, the thing is, in North Carolina, you have Duke, you have NC State, and you have the University of North Carolina. They're all together, bro. That's a whole lot of people. Those demographics just favor her better. You know what I'm saying? College educated. You see what I'm saying? Those demographics favor her better. Then you have Charlotte. You have the cities in the South like Fayetteville. Like I said, Obama won North Carolina. I really think Harris can win North Carolina if she puts the time in. Listen, if she wins North Carolina, bro, she wins Georgia. If she picks off one of those states, bro, I'm saying because she could drop Michigan then, or she could drop Wisconsin, or she could drop Pennsylvania. And I'm going to tell you guys going to laugh at me, But on Monday, we're going to talk about Texas. You saying Texas, bro, like, I don't want to just talk, but I got the information. You know what I'm saying? Like, Texas has been trending blue. It has been. Trump won Texas by 5 points. You feel me? It's been trending blue, and we're going to go over that too. So Chris Borelli, I love how no Democrats can answer what she's done. And if any parents in here care about your control, Walt signed a bill where they could take your kid if they don't let them change genders. Come on, bro. You talking about me giving misinformation? Like, that is that's straight misinformation. Chris Borelli, put the link in the chat and share it. You see what I'm saying? So Walt signed a bill where they could take your kid if they don't let them change genders. You know what I'm saying? Bro, this ain't my first stream. I know people are praying for, but bro, come on. That's not true. And if it is, would you put the link in the chat for that information, sir, Mr. Chris? I would appreciate that. So Atlento says, I just want honest elections. I think we all do. Malachi says it's clipped. Mondo says house ninjas and racist Trump. He said no, house ninjas. You know what I'm saying? No, black people who just want to get something, they need something, you know, so they go too funny. Kush Boy says she got caught cheating. Ghost Kush Boy, put the link in the chat, my dog. Let me see that. Mondo says, okay. So Lindo says this guy's polling. I'm just looking at the polls. I told you it's the 270 polling data. I'm not polling. You know what I'm saying? I told you where I get my the polling data that I have. You know what I'm saying? Like you'll look at polls. A poll can't really be misinformation because you'll look at a poll and the polls, they have 5 different leads. You got polls with Harris up by 5. You got polls with Harris up by 4. I mean, I think last week I seen a poll or two where Trump was up by a point or 2. So what I do is I go to a website, you know what I'm saying? I collect data that shows the average of all the polls together. And if you show an average of all the polls together, according to 270 polling average, which is actually the 270 for the Electoral College, that's what they're clocking. Nationally, Harris is winning by 2 points right now. That's pretty much typical of what we've seen since she's first took the lead over him not too long after she got in the race. So Habby Lynn says, thoughts on how much your government gives to Israel rather than meet the basic needs of your citizens. Listen, Habby, I think we've talked about this before. I think the government is giving money to Israel because they view Israel as an ally. You see what I'm saying? The American government feeds a lot of people across the world. They give money to different governments and people across the world. If you ask me what I feel about the Palestinians, if you asking me that question, no, I don't want to see any people suffering. I don't want to see any kind of humanitarian crisis with any people. So if you asking me directly about the Palestinians, listen, the way we solve that problem in Israel is by getting peace, achieving peace. That's how you solve that problem. You achieve peace. Don't come in front of a camera and say, hey, I want peace. And then you're not doing nothing to achieve it. You got to work hard to achieve that peace. And that's how you solve that problem in Israel. That's my opinion, though. So Lily Brown says, okay, I read that already. Dre Flacco, you know what I'm saying? My bye. Krabby says, Kamala. Guys, is it Kamala or Kamala? Y'all let me know, Kamala or Kamala. So I see Kelly Quinn says, I know this is a passionate issue. Just remember that Ghost is an independent. Thank you, Miss Quinn. Yes, I'm an independent. You know what I'm saying? Either way. You know what I'm saying? Either way. I'm not going to let people dog on Trump about stuff that I don't know to be true. And I'm not going to let people dog on Harris about stuff that I don't know to be true. You see what I'm saying? I'm not giving any misinformation about the election whatsoever. Some of the facts that I stated when I first started doing the stream, some of the facts might not have been all the way accurate. You see what I'm saying? But about the election, though, this is an opinion-based platform. It's an opinion. When you guys hear me state facts, is when I say I'm going to tell you, like, we're at the top of the hour. You see what I'm saying? And I'm going to give you the information. But besides that, it's an opinion-based platform. You see what I'm saying? So I don't see how it could be misinformation if it's an opinion-based. You feel what I'm saying? Like, but if you want me to give like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they fact check Trump. They said Trump was lying on stage. Am I lying, guys? They were fact checking Trump. They even fact check Kamala on one fact. You see what I'm saying? And these are the candidates. You know what I'm talking about? Like, this their life, this their job, this what they're doing. They're trying to be president, and they fact checking them. So that's what I'm saying. Like, this is opinion based mostly. Wendy says, make a poll here. Wendy, I will in a second. So let's see. Polls are not accurate. She is going to win. Facts. Polls are not accurate. Mark L. Lewis Jr. But from the history that we know about the race, you see what I'm saying? Trump usually outperforms the polls. We have seen that constantly. In 2016, we've seen that. 2020, we've seen that. So, I mean, saying that it's a snapshot. Yeah, I'm thinking that VP Harris might pull it off, but I'll tell you right now, in my opinion, it's too close to call. So Krabby says Trump will lose badly, two-time losers. Want to look at this 2016 poll. Sam, that's what I've been telling the Democrats, because the Democrats are very, very optimistic, just like they were in 2016. So that's why I'm saying, like, I just hope that VP Harris don't make the mistakes that Hillary Clinton. You got to fight for every one of them states. Michigan is way too close. Michigan's a blue state. She win it by 2 or less points. You see what I'm saying? I can understand Pennsylvania being close. You know what I'm saying? Wisconsin, it seems like she got it all right, but you got to stay on top of that. You know what I'm saying? And then we just talking about the states that she needs to visit or show a presence to us and the voters. But there's a lot more into the campaigning. You got a ground team. She trying to mobilize people to go out to vote. She's spending ad money on media. You see what I'm saying? Ad money on social media, on traditional media. All of that stuff is strategy. So it's more to it than that. You see what I'm saying? But I'll just say the uptick in North Carolina, uptick in Michigan, and stay in Pennsylvania, and just keep looking at them polls. Them polls will just let you know where the people are moving. They leaning left, they leaning right. Whichever way they lean, you know what I'm saying? You got to step it up in them places that they leaning in. That's all I'm saying. Kush Boy says, Blue, where Blue at? I hadn't seen him in here. So I'm going to start with Wendy, and I'm going to go down. She says, hold on, Carmita Johnson, how are you doing, Miss Carmita? She says, Trump for jail. Said, put that boy in jail. Wendy says they said Kamala, if she ever spoke with Putin to avoid the Ukraine war, she replied, I spoke with Zelensky many times. That wasn't the question, but it takes intelligence to see their game. Putin isn't an ally. Ukraine is an ally. That's the answer to that question. I mean, that's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I got my homeboy right here. This is my friend, okay? And that guy over there is my enemy, okay? And I know my friend and my enemy finna get in a fight. What I'm over there talking to my enemy for, my friend right here. Does that make sense? I mean, it's just, that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all, I'm not gonna give you guys, like, y'all want to get fact check and all. Like, I'm not finna do that, bro. You see what I'm saying? Because if we talk about football, I might say a stat. Hey, Derek Carr threw 3 touchdowns, but he really threw 1.5 touchdowns. You see what I'm saying? But I'm going to just tell you, like, answering that question, why I'm going to talk to Putin when Putin is, he might not be Trump's enemy, but he's not really an American ally. You see what I'm saying? But Ukraine's supposed to be. So she's supposed to talk to, I mean, I don't understand that. So at Lento says the polls are wrong. They could be wrong. But that's why I said the 270 polling average. It's 270 polling average. It's an average of the polls. You see what I'm saying? And they could be wrong, but who knows? But I'm saying, how else will we know, like, what's going on in the election? That's my question. How else will we know how the people are feeling without asking them? That's all a poll is. It's like, who are you guys voting for? Y'all put it in the chat. That's the poll. You see what I'm saying? Like, I could take a poll right now. We only got 145 people in here. Everybody might not participate, but that's all a poll is. You saying scientific? It wouldn't be scientific if I asked you guys in the chat. But Donald Trump does that too, saying that he won the election 92-8, and you know that wasn't scientific. You see what I'm saying? So I'm just saying, like, that's just my take, though. So Sam M says Mark is going to jail, or HE''L. Is he saying hell? Does anyone care? Who is Mark? I guess you guys are talking between yourself. JC King says, not hard to find. You just don't want to. I mean, what you mean, JC King? You know what I'm saying? What you mean? The fact, like, you talking about, like, this is what I'm saying, sir. I'm saying that I'm not attempting to do political streams. That wasn't my goal. It's called Legal Wars Podcast. You see what I'm saying? It's just we have an election going on, and so I'm covering politics at this moment. That's all I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? But most of this, like I said, if I'm in the comments and I'm reading comments, it's opinion based. I might not have all the facts correct, but it's not misinformation. It's just I'm not saying the facts are not correct. I'm not giving or feeding people misinformation. I'm not telling you that Trump went over to Russia and he made a deal with Putin. Like, I'm not making up stuff. You see what I'm saying? Like, for instance, I remember on one stream we was discussing how many jobs that was lost. You know what I'm saying? And I quoted the wrong number of jobs was lost. It was a little over 20 million. I exaggerated that number. That wasn't intentional. You see what I'm saying? But I mean, like, if you're going to call that misinformation, bro, it's just like he did lose a lot of jobs during COVID. You know what I'm saying? That's facts. So if he lost 20 million jobs or he lost 50 million jobs, I'm saying, like, does the statistics really matter? Misinformation is saying that the job market grew through COVID, or me telling you something that will actually hurt something that's going on. You see what I'm saying? So I'm saying this is opinion based. If you go to Shine, if you want to get a reporter, a news reporter, you go to the channels where they have news reporters who are just supposed to be given all fact-based information. You see what I'm saying? But this isn't fact-based, bro. This is opinion-based. You know what I'm saying? It's commentary. You know what I'm saying? So, like, that's just facts. You guys got to remember, I'm a legal person too. So if we want to argue that, like, we could argue that. You know what I'm saying? That's just facts. So, Edging with Alan says, you need to drink the Kool-Aid. How many of y'all want me to drink some Kool-Aid in here? I don't see that many Trump fans in here. I got that Kool-Aid, though. I am the chosen one. Y'all, earlier, I had forgot Jim Jones' name, man. I was trying to tell people about Jim Jones. I forgot my boy Jim Jones' name. Hey, so Atlento Beer says, make your own post here. You know what I'm saying? That's what I just said, sir. Like, you know what I'm saying? It really wouldn't be scientific, so... You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but you guys could just say who you voting for, and we could just count it up and tally it up and say the percentage. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like, you could just have a lot of conservative people on, or you could have a lot of liberal people on at that time. So I don't think that's really a snapshot of what's going on in America by, you know what I'm saying, taking a poll in the stream. You know what I'm saying? So Sam M says, want to look at the, yes, sir. I've said that already. We see what happened. So let me see. JOP says Trump 2024. Listen, though, even though we know what happened in 2016, y'all, even though we do know what happened, that's what Harris is supposed to do. She's supposed to use 2016 as an example for her to repeat what Hillary Clinton did. Don't get comfortable thinking you're going to win Wisconsin, Michigan, and Pennsylvania because she lost all three of them. Y'all see what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. Like, the state act, she's got to stay active. Them voters want to see you. I'm telling you, I see it all the time. If she move around that state, like, because I see the polls. I see Walt's been in Wisconsin like all the time. And in Wisconsin, that lead is kind of opening up. It's almost at 3 points. You see what I'm saying? It was closer than Michigan. Waltz has been going to Michigan, but that's not making the polls move. They're still too tight. They're 2 or less points. That's what I'm saying. And the VP been spending a lot of time in Georgia, in Pennsylvania. She always, I love that strategy. Whatever you do Pennsylvania with it. So if I'm going to go to Georgia, I'm going to do Georgia and Pennsylvania. If I'm going to go to North Carolina, I'm going to do North Carolina and Pennsylvania. But what I'm saying is she need to spend some time to shore up that support and that blue wall in Michigan. So, you know what I'm saying? You go Pennsylvania and Michigan next week. But I would spend, like, she'll have to hit Georgia, got to hit Arizona. Bro, that's what it's all about. It's that resources, it's how they campaign it. You know what I'm saying? You out there convincing that whatever percentage, because I don't want you guys to be trying to fact check me saying misinformation. But what I think I heard is about 15 to 20% of people are still undecided. Y'all could let me know in the comments if that's right or not. So the goal is to reach them undecided voters. The goal is to get the liberal base, because listen, you could support Harris, but don't go vote. So how's that helping her? Y'all see what I'm saying? So the goal is for her to fire that base up. She need to fire that base up to get them people to go vote for her. You see what I'm saying? Trump needs to do the same thing. She needs to reach. It's a lot going on in that election, guys. A lot more than you guys think. So let's see. Gaming with your mom says Trump. Michael Davis says red. Kush Boys say they trying to soften the blow so it won't look like a blowout. Jay Spain says Trump 2024. Delento says my daddy is 20 to 30 of my lawyers took down Sacramento. No more cheating. I'm not sure what that means, sir. So David McCartney says Trump 2024 till infinity. I'm gonna have to drink some Kool-Aid on that one, Mr. David. Welcome to the Legal Wars podcast. I can't call you a Kool-Aid drinker, but I will drink some Kool-Aid to that. Krabby Reister says, you must not know who Trump is if you still believe him. What you mean, Krabby? We all know who Trump is. What you mean don't believe him? When Trump talks about immigration, yeah, there is a problem with immigration. Are people eating dogs? No, people aren't eating dogs. I think he might just be saying that to get attention, to raise attention to the issue. Y'all talk about misinformation. Trump is walking in misinformation. Are people eating dogs? No, people are not eating dogs. You see what I'm saying? No, they are not eating dogs. But I'm saying, like, there is a problem with information. So I'm saying I know Trump. Like how the best you can know him as a politician and what he's presented. So I'm saying, you're saying not believe him. What are we not believing? When he get on stage in front of 60, 70 million people and say our people are eating pets in Ohio, well, bro, ain't nobody believe that as soon as it come out his mouth. But we know there is a problem with immigration, and we know that he will close the border. So it's not taking his side. Like Kelly, tell him, Miss Kelly, it's just that me being an independent, like, I'm going to be fair about the situation. And being fair about the situation, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, they did, and ducks. They didn't eat dogs. I don't think they ate no cats either. That's just my opinion. That's just somebody call the police and say, hi, my cat's missing. The immigrants ate my cat. But the police went and investigated, found no evidence of it. And it's just a rumor, and they started posting it, and Trump comes out and says it. Misinformation. Y'all not challenging Trump on his misinformation. Them same people who attack me on giving misinformation, and I'm not running for no political office, on an opinionated channel, Trump is a walking misinformation. Drink some Kool-Aid to that, everybody. Put a K in the chat for Kool-Aid. I don't care if y'all vote for Trump. Put a K in the chat for Kool-Aid. Trump is a walking ball of misinformation. Facts or not facts? Come on, guys. People eating dogs? No, they're not eating no dogs. But you guys have challenged me for misinformation, and your candidate is the king of misinformation. You feel me? Toast some Kool-Aid. Don't just drink some Kool-Aid. Find somebody next to you and toast the Kool-Aid with them. So let's see. Kush Boy says, let's see. Wendy says they're giving billions to Ukraine. What's wrong with that? Miss Sanchez, what's wrong with that? So you gonna let Putin walk through Ukraine? If he walked through Ukraine, guess what? He gonna try to reform the USSR. don't misinformation. But I could have sworn I heard the man say that he's trying to reform the USSR. So if you give him Ukraine, he's not going to stop there. You see what I'm saying? He's going to keep on trying to take countries, invade sovereign countries to occupy them, saying that Crimea is Russia's land. You feel what I'm saying? What Unconvicted Justice says, Charleston White 2024. What's up to Charleston White, guys? William Grant says, I'm reporting this as misinformation. I hope you get canceled. It ain't about getting canceled. The whole thing would be about the monetization. That's it. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, I've already pretty much crushed past the threshold for that. But I'm saying people could say whatever they want to about misinformation, though. That's just their opinion. I say this from the beginning. It's an opinionated chat. Listen, guys, check this out. Whenever I go to give you guys facts, because I don't do my streams like anyone else, the entire time I'm talking to you guys. You see what I'm saying? Whenever I give you guys facts, I'm going to tell you. In about 36 minutes, I'm going to tell you that the 270 to win polling average, you guys could go type in 270 to win polling average. You see what I'm saying? And just study it. This is where I got the information from. So I tell you, in Arizona, Trump is up 48 to 46. That's according to that website. That's not misinformation. You see what I'm saying? But like if I'm down here and I jump, you see how I do that? I jump back down in the comments. So I get back down in the comments, and I'm sorry if I missed some of you guys, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I do. You know, we got 150 people in here. It's a lot of people I'm trying to read everybody's comment. When I get back down in the comments and I see Sam M says the word misinformation for Democrat, call you a liar while I lie. When I respond to Sam M, I'm going to give him my opinion. Like, you guys got so much stuff that you could say on here. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not a walking encyclopedia to answer and respond to the questions. People try to bait me into it. Like, I heard somebody say something about walls was going to kill babies after they were born. People just say anything. Even Trump's saying that. Trump's walking around saying that. You see what I'm saying? That's misinformation. But I'm saying, how you going to attack me for saying it when the candidate for president is saying? You feel me? You feel me? So if I just repeat something that Trump said that Walls signed a bill about killing babies after they were born or something. I just repeat something he's saying. You gonna say I'm saying something that's misinformation? I mean, come on, man. You feel me? I'm just telling you what the man said. Like I will admit an error when I first started about the amount of jobs that Trump lost. You know what I'm saying? Trump didn't lose 100 million jobs or 80 million or 60 million, but he lost over 20 million jobs. Still, it was a whole lot of jobs that he lost. You know what I'm saying? So let's see. Jeanette Mitchell says, don't hate, appreciate. Drink more Kool-Aid. Jeanette Mitchell, you my homegirl, fam. You feel me? I know you to subscribe to this channel. Every time I forget about that Kool-Aid, I'm going to grab that Jim Jones juice. JOP says, WTF, bro. I'm saying what I did. Like what I did, JOP. Kelly Quinn says, Jay, thank you. Adam says, what's wrong with that? Island Life Living says, you are out of your mind. Sir, if I'm out of my mind, please pray for me. You feel what I'm saying? Just pray for me, man. Just let's love on each other. Let's not hate on each other. Keisha says he must not pay taxes. Keisha, I would have to disagree with that greatly. I probably paid more taxes than most people pay last year out of one check. You feel me? It was a real big check, and I'm a single man. And the check didn't come the check came from the work, like a labor check, but it all came at one time. You feel me? Like that I wasn't working during that time, but I still got paid. You feel? And they took a big chunk of taxes out of that. I disagree with that. Kush Boy, 420, we got people in the United States that need money. That's true, Kush Boy. Why in the heck would they give billions to Ukraine when you got to feed your own people? You got to just budget the money, man. You got to budget the money. But I'm saying if you let Trump go through Ukraine, I mean, it's Trump, I'm sorry. I need to drink Kool-Aid for that. If you let Putin just run through Ukraine, he's not gonna stop. You know what I'm saying? Who's gonna say he's gonna stop? He's gonna keep running. That's the problem we have with Hitler. You guys gotta learn your history. You feel what I'm saying? No Tyrant says, wow, what's wrong with that? So is Kamala. Jay says, BR59, no, he won't. JLP says no. Mini T, it was Facebook post of a daughter's friend's sister who claimed that a cat was a tree dead. That is their big evidence. Mini T, I agree with you 1,000%. Misinformation. You see what I'm saying? CB says, y'all are effed up. Starfighter says, where weak black Democrat. Starfighter, I am not a Democrat, and I'm saying you are racially profiling, my brother. So, you know what I'm saying? If you want me to continue to read your comments and have the conversation with you, I will watch myself. Starfighter, you know what I'm saying? I ain't going to drink out of it, but Starfighter, I'm going to leave the cap right here for you. I'm going to keep it open for your next comment. You know what I'm saying? You know, I said donkey of the day. I can't do donkey of the day. Charlemagne the God do donkey of the day on Breakfast Club. We going to do the Kool-Aid man. Joe Nita, where you at, Joe Nita? Joe Nita, where you at? We got a little Starfighter. You finna be the first Kool-Aid man of the day today. Michael Davis says, how do you know? I'm not sure what you're talking about. Carol Payton's laughing. So not a code of personality says, what a dope. Okay, guys, so let's see. Chris Burrell, let's see. Anthony, let's see. JLP. So I don't think I got to Michael. So Michael says, because we can't afford it, that's why we need to fix America first. Aren't you American? Yes, I am American, Michael, but it's just about a different, we just have to agree on which ways to fix America. Keisha's laughing. New Image says, you're full of it, bud. New Image, not yet. I got that Kool-Aid for you. Let me take the top off for New Image. Who gonna get the Kool-Aid #1 award today? Who the first person I'm gonna nominate as the Kool-Aid man? You feel me? When y'all tag me personally, I'm gonna just make y'all the Kool-Aid man. You feel me? The Kool-Aid man. The Kool-Aid man. So T.S. Dominion says, isn't that like saying we can't have Texas back? What you mean about Texas back? I think, bro, I gotta, I'm doing some information, bro. I really could go over it right now to where if Harris spent that time in Texas, it's a chance that Harris could flip Texas. I know that might sound facetious, but it did before when the Democrats were talking about Joe Biden flipping Georgia. We see what happened. It's a chance. It is a good chance that Harris, the demographics in Texas is changing towards Harris being able to turn it blue. Listen, I'm going to tell y'all something real quick because I got the information in front of me. So I'm going to just read something to you guys real quick, okay? So TLDR, I want to give a shout out to that channel. You know what I'm saying? They motivated me with most of this information. So in recent trends, which has seen Texas move towards the Democrats by over 6 points from 2013 to 2016 and by 3.5 points from 2016 to 2020, and in a stunning Emerson College poll pre-debate, Trump only leads in Texas right now by 3 points. Now, the polling average got him by 5 points, but that Emerson College only got him up in Texas by 3 points. So there's polls showing that lead before the debate is getting closer. Now, what you got to realize, I told you, Texas has moved towards the Democrats from 2013 to 2016 by 6 points and 3.5 points from the 26 election to the 2020 election. Joe Biden got within 5 points. So if it's trending towards the Democrats 3.5 points or so every election, that would put Harris 1.5 points from flipping that state. That's the trend. You can ask anybody. You don't believe me? Is that misinformation? You want to argue with me? Well, why the Republican Party is holding their national convention in Houston in 2028? Why is the Republican Party holding their national convention in Houston in 2028? because they could smell what Texas is cooking. Because if Texas turned blue, it is a wrap for the Republican Party. That is 40 delegates. 40. If I'm not mistaken, California got 54. You got to get to 270. So you got Texas and California. That's almost 100 delegates. You feel me? But I ain't gonna spoil the fun, bro. But we break down them counties. Bro, there's counties within 4 years that flipped. They went from voting to Trump like 10 points. They done flipped for Biden. So I'm saying she has, bro, she in play in a lot of states. I think the race is gonna be, this race will come down to who has the best strategy. Bottom line. You feel me? Joe Biden and them ran it up. You know what I'm saying? Joe Biden ran it up. Everyone knows Joe Biden, though. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why they voted for him. Everybody know him. He been in D.C. for 50 years. He was Obama's vice president. Everybody knows Biden. Am I right or wrong? So he did really good. Hillary Clinton, she got lazy. And we see how that turned out. So I think this is going to come down to strategy. If I was Harris, I would take some trips to Texas. I would take some trips to Texas. She say Florida in play. I'm telling you, bro. I'll take some trips. That the demographics of Texas, bro, it is moving fast. Bro, I think it's like 5 or 6 counties in Austin metro area. Listen to me. 5 or 6 counties in the metro area of Austin. Okay, like I don't want to misquote it. But like last election, not 2020, but in 2016, I think the Democrats only got Travis County, where Austin is located. But the last election, they got like 3 or 4 of them counties. Turn them blue. That's what I'm saying. Texas is trending to becoming that blue state, and the Republicans are aware of this. Let me see what you guys are saying in the comments. If I skipped your comments, I'm gonna start with Daryl Everett says Harris win. You guys get down in the chat, guys. I'm gonna get your comments. I'm sorry if I missed you. No Tyrant says yes, Carol, but Trump is the democracy. I'm not even going to respond to that, but I don't think Trump is the biggest fan of democracy. That's just my opinion. What y'all think? As Fruit says, they're eating dogs, they're eating cats, they're eating pets. Hide your dogs, because I'm coming for your dogs. Hide your dogs, because I'm coming for your dogs. As Freed, I'm not hating on you. I ain't going to drink no Kool-Aid. I'm going to just, say cheers to you. You know what I'm saying? Cheers to you, as Freed, with the Kool-Aid. You feel me? They eat dogs, they eat cats, they're eating pets, they're eating your dogs, they're gonna eat your dogs. You feel me? Hey, don't ban me on YouTube because I'm repeating with Trump's. Miami Retro says you a bottom, so I guess Miami's on. The White Poverty says this man. Okay, here we go. I watch ABC as a source. Sir, that's your opinion, man. But like, you know what I'm saying? I'm asking you questions about the election, sir. So what y'all talk about me personally, man, I could care less about that. Like, we need to talk about that. If I was gonna be like that, dude, I'd just go ahead and just stay on the facts. Because I got the information research for Texas. I could break that down, how she has a legitimate chance. It's a gamble. It's a big gamble. But it has been trending towards the Democrats. So she has a legitimate chance of winning Texas. Legitimate. It's a gamble, though. You're going to have to put some boots on the ground, some resources. You're going to have to start spending ad money. You see what I'm saying? You're going to have to start taking trips. And every trip you take to Texas is a trip you're not taking to Pennsylvania. It's a trip you're not taking to Wisconsin. It's a trip you're not taking to Georgia, North Carolina, Nevada, Arizona. You see what I'm saying? But I'm saying, like, I could talk about that instead of reading the comments, but I'm doing my chat like this. So I'm not hating on you guys for what y'all posting. You know what I'm saying? Most of them people still could come in the chat. It's just I'm not going to read your comment if you're talking about, like, I got a booger in my nose. Like, really? So I'm going to make a channel so you could talk about the boogers in my nose. Come on, man. But I respect your opinion, though. It ain't no big deal. Largemouth Hunter says 20 million illegals Democratic votes. Do you think that's what it is? You talking about Texas? So I don't know if you saying like, you know what I'm saying, Democratic votes. So you saying those people voting are illegals? You really think so? So Bond 3, see if I say that, that's misinformation because where your proof at for that? Bond 3 SH4NKS, how much did Hills Up Harris pay you to do this? She not paying me to do this, bro. You know what I'm saying? I look at this as a civic duty. Probably 5 days after the election is over, bro, like this part, I will not be talking about no politics. This will not be no political channel. I studied political science in college. That was in 2018. I never got a job in politics. I got a degree as a paralegal. I studied that in college as well. And I filed over 15 lawsuits. I own a business named Ameliorate Legal. You can Google me. You know what I'm saying? Ameliorate Legal. You could Google my name, my real name, if you know it, and you could see the cases that I have won and have filed. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a politician, not a political pundit, not trying to be. Harrison paid me to do it. I just feel like it's my civic duty. We got 151 people in here on a Saturday talking about politics. You see what I'm saying? 151 voters, and we're all expressing our opinions. You know what I'm saying? That we're having a debate about the politics, and we do it often. So let's see. Kumar CABDI, Make America Stupid Again. I'm finna eat them dogs. Michael Rowe, what's going on, my brother? He said, I'm so proud of you. Appreciate it, Michael. So D says Biden doesn't even know where he's at. Man, I mean, the man 81 years old. Didn't he have a brain injury? I mean, get a man a break, bro. He got a few more months and he gonna fade into the sunshine. Just let the man have his glory, man. Golly, y'all ruthless. Kelly Quinn says, whoever wins, I hope that everybody behaves like adults and marches on with their life. That's all we can do, Kelly. But I'm not sure if they'll behave like adults, though, especially like Trump people. They're pretty like amped up type people. Michael Rose says, you are well informed, sir. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? I had to get there. You know what I'm saying? Like I started off, you know what I'm saying? Like just pretty much opinions. But like you talking about saying, if I had if I was preparing a video and I was just doing like a 15-minute video, you see what I'm saying? I have everything on so I'm just reading off of facts that are, you know what I'm saying? But even those facts, when it comes to politics, could not all the way be 1,000% accurate. But you're talking about 3 or 4 hours talking to people, and you guys be shooting all kind of questions at me. Great questions. You know what I'm saying? So I just giving my opinion. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna like be 1,000% accurate on everything I say, especially when I first started. But I had to learn how to not answer the question if I don't know if it's statistic based. But if you're saying something that's opinion based, I mean, how you gonna fact check my opinion? You guys gotta remember, I'm a litigator. So Miami Retro says, remember what you want to see bro, I need a haircut, bro, my forehead. You feel me? You feel me? Look, Miami Retro, I'm gonna drink some Kool-Aid for you for that one. I don't know why y'all be on me so hard, man. Why y'all talking about me, man? Let's talk about the election. Tell Donald Trump to remove that toupee from his head. Yeah, he bald-headed in real life, 80 years old with a toupee on, a dyed toupee. Because you know an 80-year-old, that man here is supposed to be white as snow. Tell me I'm lying. That man straight bald-headed with an orange face, putting on makeup. That's your candidate, though. That's what I'm saying. Like, you got to always think about what you're saying before you say it. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Because the energy you put out is the energy that's going to come back to you, one way or the other. Y'all agree or disagree? You know what I'm saying? Nikki Emerson says she has no strategy. You know what I'm saying, Nikki? That's why I be jumping on here trying to, you know what I'm saying, give my girl Kamala some strategy, baby. So Diane Dabney says, just watch Kim work on Texas. She needs to. Listen, if she could get, it's a big gamble. If you divert too many resources in Texas, if you put too many resources, you could lose. So if you're going to peel off the resources, don't peel them off like in a big gob. But I'm telling you that Texas has been trending towards the Democrats. Look, I was in the chat the other day. Somebody who probably said it is in here right now. But they said, oh, she's going to win Texas. They keep on saying she's going to win Texas. I'm like, what? It ain't no way in the world she got a chance in Texas. She got a better chance in Georgia. You feel me? That's what I was thinking. And then, you know what I'm saying? I'm just on YouTube doing what I do. And like, the channel popped up. I started fact checking him. And he started showing a trend from in 2012, how Romney, listen to this, bro. This just 2024. That's just 12 years. Y'all saying that illegal immigrants voting. All I know is in 2012, Romney in a Republican district was up by 15 points. In 12 years, the Democrats then flipped it by like 5 or 6 points. Them districts flipping. Harris County, bro, like she would win. They were barely winning Harris County. Go look it up. Texas is trending towards a blue state, or at least a purple state. The Republicans see it. So you know what they're going to do? They're going to make a big presence and hold their whole 2028 national convention in Houston. Because by 2028, Texas might do what Georgia did. I'm telling y'all, I'm going to cover this on Monday. Y'all laughing. Texas got 40 delegates. So you want me to take out the states when you got 40 delegates? You could take out Pennsylvania. She could lose Pennsylvania. She could lose Michigan. I mean, like, you talking about a pathway to 4, that's 40 delegates. She could lose Pennsylvania and Michigan. If she win Texas, she'll have more delegates than Pennsylvania and Michigan. She win Texas, she gonna blow them off the map. They'll call the race. They'll call you're gonna, by middle of the night, they'll call the race. Because if she lose Pennsylvania, she's gonna have to have another pathway. If she lose Michigan, she needs a big another pathway. So she gonna need North Carolina. She can't lose Michigan, Pennsylvania, and Georgia, and North Carolina. I mean, come on, what we talking about? That's the race. So you hold Wisconsin. Michigan, like, it's too close. If she could spread them numbers in Michigan, then you could hold Michigan too. You feel what I'm saying? She need to take some more trips to Michigan. Because I said, listen, you guys could go look at my stream, because I always do strategies, you know what I'm saying, for VP Harris, because I took political science. You see what I'm saying? So I can look at a map. But it's just my opinion, though. I always do strategies. Look at my stream. I said I'll put Governor Walz in Wisconsin. It makes sense. He's from Minnesota. It's the neighboring state. He a vice presidential candidate. He speaks like them. You know how they talk funny up there in the upper Midwest? He speaks like them. He walks like them. Like they got the same customs. He could reach them. And Wisconsin, like a red state, well, I mean, it's really purple, blue. Joe Biden won it. I think Obama won it twice. Hillary Clinton lost it. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying there's a lot of Republicans in Wisconsin, and Trump could easily win Wisconsin. But the lead is up to about 3 points, maybe 4 points. She opening a lead in Wisconsin, but it's too close in Michigan. So whatever Walz in Michigan, like, I would just leave him in Wisconsin. Can't lose that. And she need to widen that lead in Michigan, bro. You feel me? So, like, you got to think everything she does, she has to have Pennsylvania with it. So if that was me, I would spend more time in North Carolina than that's just my opinion. I think she could win North Carolina. She got to stay in Pennsylvania, and then she need to come to Harris County one time. VP Harris, can you hear me? You need to come to Harris County, baby. You feel me? You need to go to Austin. Yeah, they need to see you. You listen. Okay, y'all. I got strung up on this Texas issue, but I'm just saying, like, I had a vision or something. I seen something, bro. You know, reproductive rights is a big deal in Texas. Don't we know that? Are we aware of that or not? Reproductive rights is a big deal in Texas. You know what I'm saying? Texas is one of the strictest states on women's reproductive rights. We agree or disagree, okay? Before the abortion issue even came up, going back to 2012, slowly but surely, by at least 3 points, Texas has been moving towards Democrats, slowly but surely. So you would imagine if Trump won by 5 points last election, you would imagine that it's going to keep trending towards the Democrats. So if all it has to do, all Texas has to do is what they've done every 4 years since 2012. Is moved by about 3 points. So that means that Harris, without even going to Texas, looking at Texas, paying no attention to Texas, according to the trend, that means that Harris would be 2 points away from Trump. If you add in the women's reproductive rights, you put boots on the ground, and she do campaign stops, she starts spending money in Texas, I'm telling you guys, there is a good chance that she could flip this state like Joe Biden did in Georgia. The demographics are just off the roof for her in Texas. You guys saying, is it illegal immigrants? I mean, I don't know. You say whoever you saying voting for, I don't know what you guys saying. All I'm saying is I see that them like it's districts where them districts just start turning blue. But listen, a lot of those districts that's doing that, I see y'all laughing in the Austin metro area though. Listen to me though. In the Austin metro area, okay, think about all those tech companies that's moving in, like Tesla. The average Tesla worker, you think that's a Republican or a Democrat? Probably a Democrat, right? All those tech companies, I would think the majority of those people are Democrats. All those companies from California, they moved to Austin. A lot of workers probably moving to Austin too, turning it blue. I'm saying if I was like the Democrats, like they got blinders on, they don't even see Texas. And if you look at them trends, bro, Dallas County, bro, like the last election, I think Biden won it by 30-some points. Dallas County, bro, that's a lot of people. Like 30-some points. That's Biden. Harris probably could win it by 40 or 50. She gonna run them numbers up in Austin. You see what I'm saying? Flip them last counties, run the numbers up in Harris County, run the numbers up. The majority of the states, the people in Texas live in urban areas. I'm telling you, I wish I could talk to one of her campaign strategists. I promise you. Because I'm not the professional, they're the professional. But I would tell him every time he would say, no, we're not going to look at Texas, I would tell him something that's going to make him come back. So if he say no 4 or 5 times, by the 6th or 7th time, when he leave me, he gonna be going through. I'm telling you, they have a great chance of flipping Texas. Real good chance. Guys, I'm sorry, y'all. I had to skip down to the bottom. You know what I'm saying? We finna be on the top of our last hour, so I'm gonna go over some things about VP Harris in a few minutes. Let me see what Keisha said. Miss Keisha, will you please be nice to me, Miss Keisha? It's Saturday. I'm trying to watch my Ole Miss game in a good mood, Miss Keisha. Please be nice to your boy. You know what I'm saying? I hadn't even nominated me a Kool-Aid drinker this morning. What Miss Keisha say? Austin is progressive but ultra-religious instead of liberal secular. I understand that. But Miss Keisha, you can go look it up for yourself. Look it up for yourself. Like in 2020, I think in 2016, Hillary Clinton just won Travis County. But in 2020, Joe Biden started picking off them counties around Travis County. So in the metro area, it might be 5 or 6 counties in there, and only 1 or 2 of them left red. They probably gonna flip blue. That's a lot of people. Not only that, the number of voters are increasing because Texas is, a lot of people are moving to Texas. So that's what I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all. So Rasmup, Rastalmelup. I've been a Democrat all my life. I'm done with it. I'm opening my eyes. Tell me what you mean by that. Philip Smith says, Harris is a fool, sir. You are entitled to your opinion. Largemouth Hunter says, Austin is a Porter John of Texas. No, it's not. Or that's your opinion, but I would say no, it's not. You know what I'm saying? Austin is the capital of Texas, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with Austin. Clarissa Ruffin says, hey, God, go outside and ask your fellow Americans, develop legit white stains on the corner of your mouth. They're not there, Miss Clarissa. But I feel you, though. But Miss Clarissa, if you're trying to be funny, to be honest, like I will do videos and podcasts and stuff where I'm going out and I'm talking to our Americans. If you want me to do that, I'll do that, Miss Clarissa. You know what I'm saying? You guys want me to do it live? Just go in the middle of the city and just start talking to people, asking them what they think about the election. You know what I'm saying? I'll do that. You know? Record documentaries and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Most definitely. Samuel Pence said, I bet you do. Bet you do what, Samuel? Flowers in here says, you think that Texas will vote for a woman for president? Yes, I do. You thinking about the Texas, like people that's in the rural areas, Texas, the Texas that we all think about. You come in this city, come in Harris County. You know how many minorities, bruh, like, I don't want to give y'all no fake. Yeah, I want to give y'all accurate numbers. So I'm gonna tell you the demographics of Harris County. Okay, I just want y'all to understand what's going on. You talking about Texas, because you talking about Harris County is 5 million people. That's Harris County. But what about Montgomery County? That's the metro area of Houston. The Woodlands isn't in the metro area. Would you put Galveston in the metro area? It's really close to Houston. You see what I'm saying? But look, let's look at the demographics of Harris County, okay? Y'all thinking about like out there in the woods in Texas, but that's not where the people live, okay? Let's look at the demographics. I'm going to tell you what my guess is. My guess is that Harris County is only like 40% white. Let's see. Racial populations changed. Hold up. Here we go. In 2022, Harris County was less diverse in 2010. In 2022, the white non-Hispanic group made up 27% of the population. 27% are white people in Harris County. 27%. Listen to me. In Harris County, I'm talking about the metro area, probably about 7-8 million people. Metro. You put Montgomery County in there, you put the neighboring counties in Houston metro area. So if you look at the Houston metro area, but still, it's still a lot of minorities in that area. But you're talking about in Harris County. Bro, listen to me. I live in North Houston. Okay? This is a regular neighborhood in North Houston. Ain't no white people in this neighborhood. Not saying that white people won't vote for Harris, but I'm saying like the demographic. You go to Austin, that's what I'm telling you. Those counties are turning blue. Dallas County, she won by 30%. San Antonio, you want to talk about San Antonio worse than Harris County? It might be like 80 to 90% Hispanic. Those demographics in the state of Texas favor the Democrats. Has immigration, whatever you want to call it, but I'm saying it favors the Democrats. The Hispanics go to California, they are California blue, New York blue. But them coming to Texas like that, I'm telling you, because they don't have a majority in Texas like that. I'm trying to tell y'all not going to listen to me. What y'all going to do on election night? If Harris spends that time in Texas, what y'all gonna do on election night? Y'all see that she won Texas. Trump gonna trip out. Y'all, am I lying? Trump gonna flip out if he see that Harris won. Oh no, they cheated. He gonna flip out. He couldn't believe the Democrats got Georgia. But that's what happened. They just chip away and they keep chipping away and they keep chipping away. And I'm telling you, Texas, you got an election in 2012. I think it was Romney against Obama or something like that, wasn't it? You got an election in 2016 with Hillary Clinton. You got an election in 2020, 3 elections. 2012 to 2016, Hillary jumped 6 points. 2016 to 2020, like Biden jumped 3.5 points. Texas is trending blue. The Republicans see this. I don't know how much the Democrats see it or understand it, or if they're willing to take the risk and move resources to try to fight for Texas. But I'm saying Texas is turning blue, bruh. That's facts since 2012. I think Obama, I don't want to misquote it. I'm going to do a stream with all the facts on this on Monday. But I think Obama lost to Romney like by 15 points in Texas. And then Hillary closed that gap by 6 points in 2016. And Joe Biden closed it even more. He closed it by 3.5 points. And so Trump's like by 5 points. So if there's an Emerson College poll that has her only down by 3 points in red Texas, y'all wake up now. I'm trying to tell you. That's what her not really putting that many resources in Texas. If she put them resources in Texas, bro, I'm telling you, and she get them 40 delegates, it's a wrap, man. She win Texas, bro. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be nothing wrong with some Trump supporters drinking on that Kool-Aid. Where my girl Jonita at? Y'all, we in the top of the last hour. What time is it, y'all? It is currently 10:15 Central out here in Houston, Texas. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to just go over a little information. The last time we're going to sprint through this last hour. I'm going to let y'all enjoy y'all Saturday. You guys already know the drill. You guys know I love y'all. You know I appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? Being faithful, staying in the stream, having a conversation, man. My heart. You feel what I'm saying? I got people who loyal from day one, bro. Me on my cell phone, you know what I'm saying, recording the information. So if you guys haven't already and you not a hater, you not a Kool-Aid drinker, will you like the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell. Me and Miss Kelly talk about it all the time. We just trying to keep growing, and keep growing. So guys, the polls are just a snapshot. Okay, they're just a snapshot into what the American voters are thinking, what they're feeling, and where the election is trending. How else will we know that without polls, right? Looking at the polls, we see that VP Harris, within 30 days of entering the race, has held a constant lead over former President Trump. I don't believe anyone will argue that the vice president is sure to win the popular vote or the national vote, but so did Hillary Clinton. And we know how that turned out. That being said, let's look at the 270 to win. It's one word, 270 to win. Look it up, the polling average for each individual state. That's right, a state polling average according to 270 to win. So, as of September the 13th, 270 to win. National poll average has Harris ahead of Trump 48 to 46. Y'all call me a Democrat, I'll give you a CNN poll. I'll give you I think it's a Rasmussen poll. Ipsos poll, I seen polls with Harris up by 5, easily 5. You see what I'm saying? But I'll try to be fair. 270 to win, polling average, the polling average, all the polls together, according to 270 to win, has Harris up by 2, 48 to 46. So this race will come down to 7 battleground states. We trying to get to 270 delegates. First person to 270 win. Most of the states are decided. California blue decided. I wish I could screen share with y'all. I will after October the 1st. California blue, Oregon blue, Washington State blue, the upper north east part of the country blue. You see what I'm saying? You got some more blue states. What's some blue states? Colorado blue. Y'all tell me if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? New Mexico usually blue. Minnesota's usually a safe blue. You see what I'm saying? So you got red states. The rest of the states red. All the South. You see what I'm saying? Besides Georgia. You know what I'm saying? But so it's coming down to 7 states. Arizona, Michigan, Wisconsin, Georgia, Nevada, North Carolina, and Pennsylvania. Texas ain't one of them states. You feel what I'm saying? So if she got Texas, the race is over. It's 430. Too many delegates. He cannot overcome. That's a red solid state. These battleground states are contingent on Trump winning Texas. If she wins Texas, she's going to throw the whole board. The board is thrown. The political pundits are, they mind blown. Mind blown. Texas is a big state to flip. Georgia, I think Georgia got what, 16 delegates? But flipping Georgia was good. I think she could flip North Carolina. Obama won North Carolina. So the demographics are right. You see what I'm saying? But you talking about Texas? She flipped Texas. It's a wrap. Let's go over the battleground states we talked about. In Arizona, Trump's up 48-46. My advice to VP Harris, you know what I'm saying? Call it a wash. I wouldn't even go to Arizona. I think it's a chance she could win. I'll just send my surrogates there. Just send the surrogates there. Have AOC and them go. You know what I'm saying? Hispanic women and men, just send the surrogates to Arizona. They don't have enough delegates to waste my time. You know what I'm saying? Trump winning 48-46, typically a red state. Wash it. That's my opinion. Michigan, as of September the 13th, 270 has Harris up 49-47. That, in my opinion, that's way too close. Michigan is a traditional blue state, man. That's way too close. Wisconsin, the biggest surprise. As of September the 11th, we see Harris opening a lead now to 50-46. And my personal opinion, I think that's because of the time Governor Walz has been in Wisconsin. In Georgia, as of September the 10th, Trump was ahead by a point, less than a point, 48-47. Harris ain't gonna stop going to Georgia. It don't matter what I say. She got people like her campaign chairs, like one of them is from Georgia. Biden won Georgia. Demographics good in Georgia. I'm just saying, don't spend too much time in Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Just put it on your gamble list. But if you ask me, I think that Trump probably will hold it. In Nevada, as of September the 10th, Harris is up by 0.4 points, way too close. That virtually is a tie race, 47-47. Miss VP Harris, baby, we need to get to Nevada. You know what I'm saying? Within the next 2 weeks, you need to just show your face out there. Big old rally. Huge rally. Show your face, spend the resources, up the advertising, boots on the ground, organizing. You need to hold Nevada. North Carolina, as of September the 10th, almost the same thing as Harris, up half a point in a virtually tie race, 47-47. Okay? So that's that. The state that we think is going to decide it, or most of the political people, the state that usually decides this is Pennsylvania. And as of September the 10th, Harris is widening her lead, and she's up 0.8 points. Listen to that. She's not even up a point, and she's widening her lead. Because before she was up 0.3 points. So now she's up 0.8 points. And she's spending all that time in Pennsylvania. It's a crapshoot, man. You know what I'm saying? It's about getting out there with the people. You got to work. I mean, 2-3 campaign stops a day. Don't wait till November 1st to do that. Start doing that now. That's how I would run that campaign. I'll be aggressive. I'll start dumping. You feel what I'm saying? I have Obama out there. I have Michelle out there. I have all them people out there. I won't wait till November 1st. I want a 10-point lead. I want to be confident that I'm going to beat this guy. So, guys, from the bottom of my heart, Reviewing all the polls that out there currently, I believe this very accurate. A look into how the election, if it was held today, which we know it's not. Again, it's not about the popular vote. It's about electoral college and getting to 270. Okay. So, guys, I've been talking too long. I ain't been talking to y'all, and I need to talk to you guys. So, guys, let me see what you guys got. What are you guys saying? Bees, I see you. Raven, I see you. Kush Boy, of course, I see you. He trolling me right now. Samuel Ponce, I see you. Benito, Keisha's still here. Keisha been here from the first minute. Clarissa, BB, DYL Pickles, Sykes, Tom, Michael, what's that? Leviton Pigeon. Excuse me, Kez, Skeeter, shout out J-Bo 2000. He been here the whole time. Journalist Red, Robin Hood resident, Michael Rowe, he been here a whole time. Tom McGuire, Shaylin Monk, Let's Go Trump, WC, I see you, Calissa Ruffin. You know what I'm saying? You guys sitting up here supporting. I really appreciate you. So let's see what we got. So Sykes says a blue Texas look like, I'm not sure what that means. Sykes, can you tell me what that means? Samuel Ponce says, what happens to her accent, laugh out loud, trying to get the black vote and women vote because she would be the first woman president, laugh out loud. This is why people is voting for her. She don't even address being the first woman president, sir. She hasn't even addressed that. You know what I'm saying? Like, she could be campaigning on that. I think Hillary did. Let's make history. Breaking glass ceilings. Do y'all hear her talk about that? I hadn't heard her talking about that. WC say, keep it going. Trump 2024, Robin Hood resident. Michael Rose says he's a sore loser. Calissa Ruffin says, I didn't like Obama. WC Trump 2024. Shaylin Munt says, let's go Trump. Tom McGuire says, Melania's falling out the prenup papers right now. Now talking to Stormy Daniels. I don't think the prenup papers is for Stormy Daniels. I don't think that's who it's for. I think Trump has been cozying up with a female, and I think he has been having an affair. This is my opinion. This ain't no misinformation. This is my opinion. You feel me? You drink that Kool-Aid and get mad. I'm going to do a chat on it next week. You feel what I'm saying? But I've seen Trump getting really, really close with, and I don't know about where Melania is, so we're going to talk about it next week. Michael Rose says Kamala 2024. Robin Hood resident says 7-4. 7-4, folk. You feel me? Journalist Red said Muslims win Michigan for the Democrats, no question. But the thing is, the Muslims, like, remember when they came out, Netanyahu came down, and they asked her point blank about Israel? You see what I'm saying? And I think that's the problem. If I'm not mistaken, I seen a poll. It might have been the wrong poll I was looking at, but she was up like 7 points at one spot in Michigan. Because I'm not sure if Donald Trump has ever led. I'm not sure. But I'm just saying, like, but you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you got to cater to them people, man. Them people are concerned with the Palestinians. You know what I'm saying? They look at Israel as a aggressive and repressive regime. You feel me? And it seems they look like the Muslims stick together. So she got to work them Muslims out. You know what I'm saying? J-Bo's 2000 says nobody likes Kamala. Skeeter said Trump needs to win and stay out of jail. Yes, he does. I really do. The judge put his sentencing off to like a few days past the election in November. You know what that means? That means if he don't win that election, I messed around and got locked up. They won't let me out. They won't let me out. He got locked up. They won't let him out. No. I'm telling you, bro. I'm cracking the joke, but if he don't win that election, he probably going to get jail time. That's just facts. That's probably why he ran for president. If he don't win it. So Trump needs to win and stay out of jail and make his crimes disappear. That felon will say anything to save his arse and stay out of jail. Kez Handley says, I'm from UK. Looks like from here that Kamala is going to win. It really looks like that, but we got a long way to go and a lot of work to do. Leviton Pigeon says, hey, Boomer Samuel Punko, your caps is on. The nurse didn't check on you lately. Michael Rose says, where's Trump's wife? But he's hugged up with this female dog. The Lord, whatever, girl, we're going to talk about it next week. I ain't trying to really ruin the chat. But his wife ain't nowhere to be found. You don't never see her no more. Where's his wife? That's a good question. Tom McGuire says, where's the mail order bribe, Melania? You feel me? Yeah. Trump. Yeah, we going to get on you, boy. Scott Thompson says, giving up cowboy boot for the stilettos. Dow Pickle says, we getting rid of them too. What you getting rid of, Dow Pickles? BB Rodriguez, sit your deliberate, delusional is nauseating. BB, how you gonna come in the chat, BB? You been so loyal, and then you gonna come in the chat and just get on me like that, my guy? It'll be okay though, BB. Pray for me. Samuel Pond says, Obama wife got one. Got one. What? What Obama wife got? Don't be disrespecting Obama now. Now, let me stop. Clarissa Ruffin says, let me stop trolling. Please, Clarissa, show a brother some love, man. Y'all be sitting up in here the whole time with me, bro, listening to me, man. Chill, like, show a brother some love. Y'all show me some love, man. Keisha says, I think your plan would have been good for her before that debate. She gaslighted too much. But Keisha, it's about, listen. So, Keisha, I understand how we might feel about something, but it's about what the voters felt about it, Keisha. And if you ask me what the voters felt, is that the voters felt pretty solid about that debate. Benito's talking to Skeeter says, our forefathers were falcons against the crown. For you to suck Samuel Ponce, Kush Boy says, she won't win North Carolina. That's a lot. Trump 2024. That's not true. Raven says Harris was amazing at the debate. Yes, indeed she was. She got him to take the bait. She threw bait out there. He kept taking it. B said, listen to Smith's lyrics explains Kamala's confusions. Spanish, Asian, Indian, Jamaican, Black, White, Cuban, and Asian. Laugh out loud. What's wrong with her, like, pandering to Donald Trump? Don't do it. I love my beautiful Christians. I love my blacks. I'm saying Donald Trump don't do it. Come on, guys. Kush Boy says, I'm from North Carolina. Kush Boy, I didn't know you from North Kakalaka. And everybody voting for Trump. That's not what the polls say, though, Kush Boy. You know what I'm saying? Wait, what part of North Carolina are you from? You from Charlotte? You feel me? Bro, if the election was held in Charlotte, you think Trump will win? Come on, my guy. What about that triangle that I always talk about? You know what I'm saying? With Durham, with Raleigh, with North Carolina State. You see what I'm saying? College educated, she does really well with them kind of people. And it's a lot, it's a ton of them. You talking about Duke, North Carolina, University of North Carolina, and North Carolina State. They all within like an hour of each other. That's like a major part of the population in the state. Then you got Charlotte. Then down south, like towards South Carolina, you got a lot of minorities. Obama won North Carolina 2 times, didn't he? I think the demographics look good for Harris. But Kush Boy, you from there? I mean, I was stationed in North Carolina in the Army. So I lived there, Fayetteville, North Carolina, Fort Bragg. You heard me? Remember, 321st Field Artillery, Airborne. Remember all of it. So if I could remember that, you know, I'm familiar with the state. Not only that, I've been to North Carolina. Like, I can't count the amount of time. I love Asheville, North Carolina. It's one of my favorite cities, bro, in America. You said when I retire, like, I ain't got to work no more. You see what I'm saying? Because I might retire and I still got to file lawsuits. I still got to, still got a military legal. I'm talking about retiring. Nothing. Just chilling. When I get down to the chilling part, bro, Asheville, North Carolina, most definitely. You know what I'm saying? Largemouth Hunter says, kids, your country is dying. Look at your borders. Yes. Trump just don't articulate that good enough. Jeremy Broussard says, I love the content. Keep posting and keep believing in yourself because I believe in you. Never give up. Have a great day. I appreciate it, Jeremy. I really do, my brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, for you guys that are in this chat, have been in this chat this entire time, you don't know how much I love you guys so much. Jeremy, I appreciate that. Bro, I'm talking about, like, I told Kelly, like, bro, 170,000 channel views in a week. And it's only the 4th week I've done it. And I'm doing it on a cell phone. And we done got up to 170,000 channel views in a week. Bro, all that tells me is, bro, when it's official, like, bro, come October, bro, we probably gonna be hitting over 250,000 a week. Probably about 500,000 a week. So I appreciate that, Jeremy. B says, listen to Will Smith's lyrics. Oh, okay, I heard that. B says, like, let me see. I'm sorry. I miss you guys. I miss you guys. So, guys, I'm skipping down. Like, please, y'all, I'm sorry. Don't. So, Real Nah, the science guy, bro, you know I had to call this dude name, bro. Ghost and Ninjas for Trump. Ghost. I am the ghostwriter. So he's saying Ghost and Ninjas for Trump 2024. You feel me? CB says NC for Trump. You think so? Eddie the Edge says S. Kamala likes the border like she like. Oh my goodness, man. That is so disrespectful. Almighty Boa says, neat. Gee. Jason Bourne says, Obama likes Big Mike. What in the world are you guys on right now? So Rick says, ABC interview crashed and burned yesterday. Who did an ABC interview? Holla. ABC, who did an ABC interview yesterday? ABC interview yesterday. You guys tell me. Come on, get in the chat. Tell me who did that ABC interview yesterday. Oh, so we need to cover that, huh? So Harris did her first ABC interview yesterday, didn't she? Didn't she? So y'all say it crashed and burned? Y'all say she crashed and burned? Man. Like, see if I could screen share on YouTube, but let me, I'll play that. But don't worry about it. We're going to cover that. Who that is that told me that? Who that told me that? Rick Schmurder. Is that how you say, sir? I'm not trying to mispronounce your name. Rick, I appreciate that. I hope you didn't subscribe to the channel, sir. And I hope you didn't hit the notification bell, my boy, because I definitely appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't even aware. And I do spend a lot of time researching this stuff before I come on. So let's see. This guy's name is Monkey Juice. Y'all hear me? Dude in here, that boy named Monkey Juice. Where you at, Monkey Juice? Monkey Juice, you still in here? Monkey Juice. Just for that name, you call yourself Monkey Juice, my boy. You feel me? Gonna go ahead and drink some Kool-Aid for you. So Rudy says she's not gonna win. I hear you, Rudy. Daniel says Kamala 2024. Almighty Boy says Kamala made Trump look like what Trump made Biden look like. Everyone, I believe that. Yes, indeed. She walked the dog on him. But I don't know if that moves the needle that much. You know what I'm saying? I think the people who mostly care about that is like the really serious political people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think people would see her, and if they identify with her or liked her, she could have picked up some voters, but I don't think it really did that much damage to him. Info Spot 411 says Trump passed the Urban Business Renewal Bill, okay, and appointed the first black female to the general and the Marines. Trump worked on a crime bill too. I'll add Trump has done stuff for black people, and that's why that first election that he ever run, he got 4% of the black vote. I guarantee you he probably would be at least 3 times that right now. Because I don't care if the Democrats saying that he's going to get less than 10% of the, or 10% or less of the black vote, I guarantee you he gonna get more than 10. I don't think he gonna get 20. I don't think he gonna get 15, but he gonna get more than 10. He's probably gonna get more than any Republican president has in recent memory. 1,000%. That's my opinion. Be a happy camper today. Thank you for your service. Whoever he's talking about, I thank you too. I thank you too. Love you for serving our nation. Almighty Boy says Trump is too old to be president. His brain isn't braining anymore. That's what it's looking like. Scott Thompson, if you don't vote for Biden, you ain't black. Nothing said, but if Trump said it, he'd have 45 indictments. They can't invite. Man, listen, Scott, you being unfair right now. Scott, they can't indict that man for. If they was going to indict him for everything he said, he would have 1 trillion indictments. I'm saying, like, they indict him for stuff that they feel like he done wrong. You see what I'm saying? Tom McGuire says in the 1970s, Donald Trump kicked all the black people out of his apartment building. I understand that. But this ain't 1970, though, Tom McGuire. This is 2024. It's 54 years later. You know what I'm saying? People change, people grow. I'm not saying that he has the best character as far as his dealing and handling with African-American people. But what I'm saying is, though, he could have been a racist then, might not be now. Ellie J says it was 3 liberals versus 1 Republican, with the liberals fact-checking one but not the other. Yeah, that ain't fair. Robin Hood resident says, show us your picture with your uniform. What picture? You talking about when I was in the military? Look, I'm from Mississippi. I think that's somewhere in Mississippi, bro. But yeah, I was in the U.S. Army, bro. Fort Bragg, 321st Field Artillery. You hear me? Airborne unit. You hear me? You know when I was there too. You gonna trip out on this one. I was there during 9/11. We seen 82nd Airborne when they went to Iraq. Real talk. When 9/11, bro, I was in the Army. I come in a DFAC one time, and bro, I couldn't believe what I was seeing on the TV. I couldn't believe it. Just like y'all couldn't believe it. It might not have been that night. The next night, we were on 24-hour duty. 24 hours. We were sleeping in the cafeteria. I was a cook, 92 Golf. Yes, sir. Fort Bragg, my boy. Yeah. Army strong, baby. Who? You hear me? Who? Army strong, boy. You hear me? Oh, yes, sir. Rudy Alvarez says, don't be a hater. Jason Bourne says, let's have a fair debate, not one that was for the commie. Y'all stop that, please. Monkey Juice says Andy Griffith is for North Carolina. Monkey Juice, I already drunk some Kool-Aid. I ain't got no Kool-Aid man today. Instead of donkey of the day, I'll make you Kool-Aid man of the day. You feel me? You say some disrespectful stuff, I'm going to go ahead and drink that Kool-Aid and silence you. You know what I'm saying? Whenever we get real, I'm going to be able to, you know what I'm saying, nominate y'all for that Kool-Aid man of the day. Who want the Kool-Aid man of the day today? Y'all come and tag me. Or y'all say something ridiculous about Trump drinking all that Kool-Aid. I am the chosen one. Jason Bourne said, let's have a fair, okay, Monkey Juice, Samuel Ponce. Y'all most have not seen the raw, unedited version saying she did good. What? I don't understand that. I mean, Samuel Ponce, what you mean, my brother? Tom McGuire, why is Mike Pence still running from January the 6th? That is not funny at all. That might end up losing him the election. You know that, Tom, right? Mary says, amen. Jason Bourne says, Lubbock for Trump. Maybe so. But if Harris and them get to work, they could purple this state. This state going to be purple. Venado, Santana, Hawaii, Tony Burton, is that MOS 13B? It's been a while since I was in. No, it's 92 Golf for the U.S. Army for a cook. And you talking about when I joined the Army? In 99, I think, something like that. Yeah, bro. I was a cook in the field and everything. Bro, I went to my AIT. I went to Fort Lee, Virginia. You feel what I'm saying? And it's January. I got to go home after basic for Christmas. And so after Christmas, we go back to Fort Lee, and this January. Okay? And during AIT, And so I had to do my training in Fort Lee. Part of our training, if you in the Army, you know that everybody got to do that. You got to go in the field. You know what I'm saying? Bro, we sleeping in the field, bro. Like it's 4 degrees outside. Yeah. Yeah, boy, I did my time. U.S. Army, bro. You feed me? You feed me? U.S. Army, boy. I'm a soldier, boy. Look, I got accepted in the Air Force. You know what I'm saying? But before I got accepted, I had got some tickets. I had got about 16 tickets. They were just driving infractions, though. It was a bunch of tickets, though. You know what I'm saying? I had got some tickets, man. And like the police, I didn't understand, you know, like I know the law now. You know what I'm saying? I would have laughed at the whole court, the little justice court. You know what I'm saying? At like what I would do now. But I didn't understand it. The judge trying to scare me like you finna get in trouble, something that happened. So I was like, man, I'm gonna go join the military. So in Biloxi, Mississippi, it's an Air Force base, Keesler Air Force Base. So of course I wanted to join the Air Force. I went to get sworn in, and this dude gonna be like, he found something on the tickets on my record or something. I was like, what? He was like, I'm gonna have to call you back. I was like, bet. Bro, I left there right there. I think I was with my mom at the time. But bro, like I ended up going to the MEP station. Yes, sir. That same day. Ended up at MEPS, bro. Went to an Army recruiter. That man said, I'll give you $12,000. 12 racks? What? On top of your salary? Bro, I was like, man, I'm finna be a soldier. You know, I ain't only been like 19. Yes, sir. Went to New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? Took the test or whatever. They gave me my ship date. Next thing I know, boy, here I come. Fayetteville, North Carolina, Fort Bragg, baby. Who? You hear me? Y'all making me think of my past, man. I'm finna skip down. Let's get back to politics, man. So LC says Trump 2024. Be a happy camper says, why is letting 21 million illegal immigrants legal? Bro, ain't nobody know 21 million. Bro, I think the number that is 11 million. So it's between 11 and 15 million. I'm thinking it's not no 21 million. You got to have proof of that. You saying 21 million, you got to have proof of that, though. That's what I'm saying. Thank you, Be Happy, for your comment, but we just need to prove. Tom McGuire says Stormy McDaniels could get an extra 133,000. Mr. Mushroom, call me the Mushroom Man. He gonna have somebody else finna get some money. That little girl he been hugged up on. What's her name? Laura what? He been hugged up on some female. Yeah. Taking her on his plane and stuff. Hugged up on her. Where your wife at? You talking about somebody with a history. What about his history? And he hugged up with some female. Where your wife at? Huh? But I'm saying even if he get caught in a scandal, because he might have slept with her already, and even if the Democrats try to use that to expose him, I don't know if that moves the needle in the election. I don't think people would care. But I'm saying for those of us who care about morality, what? Where your wife at? He up to the old Trump, 78 years old, Mushroom, Mr. Mushroom. Tom McGuire, sir, thank you for that comment. So Samuel Pond said, I would have voted for RFK, but Democrats, a.k.a. Democrats, don't let him run. They need a puppet. Kamala. Why you think she a puppet? Jason Bourne said, you need to wake up. Jason, why I need to wake up, man? You know what I'm saying? Bugman says 31 million illegals. You feel me? 21 million, 31 million. Y'all gonna say 104 million illegals? We have a little over 8 million job openings in this country. We have at least 12 million illegals. Why y'all keep moving the numbers? Because it depends on where you get the numbers from. 11 to 15 million. The Republicans going to tell you 15 million. The Democrats going to tell you 11 million. That's not misinformation. It depends on who you're talking to. You feel me? Like, I'm saying YouTube might look at it like, but I'm saying like it depends. If this is a conservative channel, I would get my information from conservative-based media. And conservative-based media will tell you it's close to 15 million. You feel me? So between 11 and 15 million, I say would be a fair estimate. All I know is it's too many. You hear me? 11 million, 15 million, 13 million, anything million, bro, is too many. That's all I'm saying. Once them all legal, nobody will have a job and wages will fall. We'll just create new jobs for them people. Monkey Juice says, pardon Trump 2024. Sykes Thompson, a Democrat placing their voice. I see Sykes in here a lot. Thank you for rejoining. Reg 3305 says, you are not being rational. And I don't understand why you would say that, sir. I'm just confused. Thank you for your opinion, though. 3305. Catherine Martino says, I love you all. We love you too, Miss Catherine. Thank you for being with us, sticking with us, Miss Catherine. Samuel Ponce, how are you doing? Samuel says, at least he didn't sell us out for China. Who sold us out for China? I'm confused. Cal Lund says, thank you for your service. If you was a service member, thank you for that, sir. Yes, sir. I did serve in the U.S. Army. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was probably, I would say, the best thing I've ever done in my life. You know what I'm saying? I was undisciplined, unlike a lot of things. I can't say I got a lot of discipline from the Army because when I came back home, I made some mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Got in some trouble. But I can say definitely that experience was like one of the best experiences, you know what I'm saying, for me in my life. So, sir, I thank you for that. Samuel Ponce says 10,000 a day for 3 years. 10,000 a day. Let me make 10,000 a day, boy. Ooh, give it all to the poor. Make sure my family's straight. Give it all to the poor. Burrito Bowl said, bro, mad. I was born rich. Bro's mad. Ain't nobody mad about your money. Jeff Horn says 2024 Trump. LT says sad. Shed a tear. Samuel Ponce, who knows, but they letting everybody in. Cal Lund says, thank you for, okay. Watch Redacted, watch The Blaze, American Vote, find the facts at least, okay. So Tom McGuire says The Blaze is the biggest fart. There's a bunch of conspiracy theories. Cullen Bass says Kamala, Hyena Harris, or Donald the Joker Trump. Dang, that's the best we could do for America. Shaking my F head. Steve Forbes says the number illegal is unknown. It is unknown. That's what I'm saying. But I'm saying you could get estimates from people. If we're going to talk about how many illegals came to America, okay, you could get like where we going to get that information from? Because if it's illegal, you got a census on illegals. It's all an estimate. So if you say 11 million, 15 million, I mean, it's really all estimates, ain't it? DJ Stank Breath. Where DJ Stank Breath at? You feel me? He says, I think Kamala did good in debate, but she needs to endorse legalizing marijuana. If she wants to get a lot of younger votes, I would think that, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Because in half the states, marijuana is already legal. It's just a matter of time for federal. So if she wants to get the younger voters, she'll get all the potheads and their friends and their mama friends to come vote for her. You feel me? So Samuel Ponce said, I seen where the news said the border was secured. Then I'm watching on live YouTube 5 minutes down from the news, laugh out loud. Okay, let's see. So Devin says 21 million. TCB Bless said, what's up, bro? What's up, my dog? Samuel Penn said, Josh, you ain't lying. Joe Italiano says, but I really like you, and I think you're very respectful and incredibly intelligent, bro. Y'all just stroking my ego, man. I love you guys. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. So let's see. Devin says, Kamala's in office right now. Yes, she is, as the vice president. Miss Harris is not the president, Vice President Harris. Kyle Lund says, I agree with that. S. Smith says 11 million is like putting, no, it's not put. If you're talking about the city center, Steve Smith, you see what I'm saying? If you're talking about like the actual city of Los Angeles and the actual city of New York, but if you're talking about New York City, you're talking about Manhattan, you're talking about Brooklyn, you talking about Queens, you talking about Staten Island, you talking about the Bronx. And then, like, if you talking about New York Metro, you're going to have to put Jersey in there, bro. You're going to have to put Connecticut in it. Bro, you talking about 15 million people? What? How many people in New York Metro? You see what I'm saying? But him saying 11 million people, yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a lot of people. I don't know about putting the metros of New York and Los Angeles together, but 11 million people is a lot. 20,000 immigrants in Springfield, whatever, that's a lot of people. So let's see. These said we have the lowest unemployment right now. Laugh out loud, better than Trump. They don't want to speak on that. Everybody wants to hate on Biden. You feel me? Like he walked into an economy that was needed to be rebuilt. I'll be nice because of COVID. You see what I'm saying? And everybody wants to hate on Biden. Dilbert Taco says USN 0914 going into guard now. Yes, sir. Samuel Pence and show it. Let's see. Kyle Lund. Let's see. Josh Dunn. Dees is mentally challenged. Central Art says, do a poll, excuse me. New Wave says, you good with that. Steve Forbes, we will never know the exact number. No, we will not. And that's what I'm saying. It's no way possible for us to know the exact number. Scott Kelly says, rank them not true. Samuel Pence says she let the border open. No, she didn't, but Joe Biden did. You feel what I'm saying? That's the only thing I have against Joe Biden. In the 52 years I've known him to serve. Him saying, if you don't vote for me, you're not black, I don't really care about that. You know what I'm saying? But you letting all them people in America, though. Rakeem Brother says, Donald Trump left the border open. I'm not sure about that. Devin says, wow, pot will get a vote. That shows that some people shouldn't vote. Bro, you know, if they put legalizing marijuana on the ballot, okay? Legalizing it, okay? She gonna win Texas. I'm telling you, it's a wrap. With abortion and the legalization of marijuana, it's over. It's Texas. You know, every single pothead you know is coming out to vote. All the states where it's not legal, every pothead, I've seen it. I've seen it on the ballot in Mississippi, bruh. In Mississippi, ultra red Mississippi. Every pothead you know will come to vote. It's just facts. All the young people coming out. So Kyle Lund says, sorry, we all make mistakes. Dumb mistakes, not no mistakes. So Joe Italiano says, and out of respect, I would love to invite you to watch a few YouTubers that I very much enjoy, and perhaps you could garner a different perspective on conservatism. Okay. I'll do that, sir. Give me just a second. Give me just a second, buddy. Let me see. How we gonna do this? Let me see. So you see under Beach Vibes, that's my Gmail, sir. You could send that video to me, or any of you guys want to send me anything at all. My Gmail is amillerate@gmail.com. You know what I'm saying? If you guys want to send me something to check it out, you know, send me an email. If you got a legal case, you know what I'm saying? You got a legal question. I can't give you legal advice, but I could give you the direction. amillerate@gmail.com. It's the Beach Vibe comments. Just go ahead and send it to me. Jim Bob says Trump needs to be president once again. That's why he's running, I would imagine. Rakeem Brother says Donald Trump didn't let the bill pass. Nah, he didn't. You see what I'm saying? He's trying to stand on that. He wanted to run on immigration. But he got her in a debate. And ABC asked about immigration. You know what happened? She started talking about, might as well be talking about, what's my boy name? Monkey Pie or whatever. She started talking about crowd sizes and people leaving his rallies because he talked too long. She know that man, he right down the rabbit. There he goes. There he goes again. Straight down the rabbit hole. Samuel Ponce, people coming in from all over the world. Laugh out loud. It's a lot of people coming in all over the world. You think just like Latinas, it used to be just Latinas, bro. They coming from everywhere. From Haiti, we see thousands, tens of thousands. In Ohio, wow. Imagine how many people came through customs though from Haiti. And 50,000 of them ended up in Ohio, 20,000, excuse me, ended up in Springville, Ohio. Lots of them, my brother. Kyle Lund says, but if we keep going, away we going, away we going. See you later. Rakam brother says, Donald Trump is delusional. Samuel Ponce says, the economy was great. WTF. Kyle Lund says, we screwed. Kush boy, what's up, my dog? 420. No, he's too busy trying to fix our other people's country instead of working on ours. That's what happened. But Kush boy, that's the American policy to help others, man. America is the world police, man. Rakeem brothers, Donald Trump don't care about nobody. He just don't want to go to jail. What about Katie, the 15-year-old girl, and Donald Trump? I don't know nothing about Katie. Y'all have my email address. If y'all need to shoot me some, shoot me some. Y'all look, if you look on my if you guys look on my Instagram, if you look on my YouTube, there's a link to my Instagram. You just click on that Instagram link, bro. I think it's Legal Wars Podcast. I got a Ameliorate Legal Instagram. I got a Ghostwriter Instagram. Y'all just hit my IG up, man. Message requests. I check them every few days. I see you in there. Just be like, man, I watched that Legal Wars Podcast, man. I got to ask you a question, my boy. You know what I'm saying? Because I like it like when it's like this, bro. It's only 118 people in here, man. Like a kind of like a small chat where I'm trying to communicate with people, you know? At times it's like 300 people in here. You know what I'm saying? Like on October, after I do the webcam screen sharing, you know what I'm saying? People, some people gonna like they'll look at it. You do on the camera, they're not gonna stay. It don't matter what I'm saying. It don't matter what I'm doing. They're not gonna stay. You see what I'm saying? But doing it on the phone, you feel what I'm saying? Like people staying and showing love. I appreciate that. Scott Selly says, you're looking through, okay. Laugh out loud, I do stock, Samuel Ponce, and that was up with Trump and went down with Biden. Jim Bob, wake up, dude, you're brainwashed. Samuel Ponce says, then went back up again. Henry says, what part of the $1.75 a gallon? Samuel Ponce, laugh out loud. Nobody could do better than Kamala. Michael says Trump 2024. I'm over here spilling my Kool-Aid. Dallin Foster, the only Y2 stream where the ops getting their comments read. I like it. Bro, it ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. You got to show love to the ops, man. You feel me? Hi, I'm new in the channel. How you doing, Miss Sylvia? Samuel, I hope you like the channel and subscribe to it, please. Samuel Ponce says Kamala is the best thing the world has to offer. I mean, maybe for America, I would have to agree, especially at this time. Let's see. Jim Bob, we need a man in office. This is effing silly. Come on, Jim Bob. That's sexist. Justin, is that Michael says Trump grapes chicken when he was 3 years old. Orange man. Hey, Justin, that boy orange and he bald-headed. Listen. Hold up, y'all. If Trump get elected, bro, I'm finna move to Norway. I guess that's why they were saying Norway. If Trump get elected, bro, and your channel is big, you going to Norway. Let's see. Marco Rivera says, okay, Samuel Ponce, she the best in the world. Be a camper happy today. Be a happy camper, says Rankin. You never, okay, man, I missed that. Be a happy camper. There it goes. You never listen to any of his speeches. I listen to him all the time. PNER0 says Blisma. God bless. Luke 085. Hey, look, it's Trump chicken. Samuel Ponce. Ha, 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 ha. Jake Trump is in. Trump has this in the bag. Marco says Trump. Harris could do anything. Elaine Thompson. Samuel says Kamala didn't have anything to do with the border. Monkey Juice says Trump raided the Capitol. Recon Brother says go look up. Tap the screen. Be a Happy Camper says Harris had 3.5 years. Samuel Ponce says borders are. Krabby Resistor says my life is fun. Hold up, I want to read that. My life is fine. I have a home and groceries and health care. I feel like most people are getting along just fine. Kamala 2024. Michael Larkin says, don't consider anyone outs because of how they vote politically. You can still be friends with someone, disagree with him. We do that all the time in this chat. Talking politics on a Saturday. ANO says Trump 2024, FKH, teardrop. Kyle Lund says, I will say Trump 2024. Just because nothing has changed in the last 4 years, but I assure you none of them have our best interests. Same bird, different wing. That's what he's saying. Where are you getting your fake news, guys? I'm saying, what news am I giving you? Be a happy camper today. I'm pretty much talking about myself. You know what I'm saying? Bluetooth chat. Look, I'm bringing my boy back for a second. Gildo says Bluetooth cheat can't win on her own. Dude, I think they debunked that. Come on, guys. Michael Larkin says, we will see. Yes, indeed. Michael Larkin says, Trump get elected. Ain't nobody going nowhere. Stop it. He can't stop me from leaving. How are you going to stop me from leaving? I drive to Mexico and catch the plane from Mexico. How are you going to stop me from leaving? They closed the border. I don't think that's from people. He's not stopping Americans from exiting the country. He's just stopping Americans from coming in. But, dude, I'm not going to Norway. I'm not worried about if Trump get elected. I'm not worried about none of that. Trust me. That dude, he shouldn't even know me or know nothing about me. Let's be realistic. I'm just having fun, man. So let's see. A&O, nobody going nowhere. Micah says, you won't say it. No, I'm not going to say it, Marco. I'm not going to disrespect my vice president. Go VP, go VP, go. Why am I disrespect the vice president? King Fire says Samuel Ponce is educated by MSNBC, ABC, CBS, etc. It ain't nothing wrong with King Ponce. Stop hating on King Ponce. Justin Michael said, I'm done, but that's how you guys sound. Let's go, Trump. Have a good day. Krabby says Kamala. Okay. Let me see. Jill Doe, the company that made the Bluetooth earrings, already admitted it. I have to see proof of that. Randall says Trump cares about middle class. See how stupid that sounds, maggots. Nick says you should. JJ says bed bugs. And then Courage Unlimited, that's the last one I'm going to read. What's your opinion on Trump? What you mean my opinion on Trump? I mean, I think that, he is who he is. Like, I think I like his immigration policy. I like his creativity. I like his stance on abortion. I like his stance on gay rights. I think he probably is a little bit too loud, a little bit too disrespectful, but I understand what he's trying to accomplish. You know what I'm saying? My stance on Trump is vote for Harris. You know what I'm saying? Until I see otherwise, that's my stance on Trump. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing against former President Trump. In my opinion, it has more to do with me and my adoration for VP Harris and me thinking that she can do the job. That being said, bro, I'm doing my 10-minute warning. This is what I do all the time. We got 107 people in the chat. We did pretty good today. I want to go through everybody that's still in here. I want to thank y'all. So, Ton, I see you, Darling, Do Good, 92 Fivers, Randall's, Be a Happy Camper, Krabby, DG, Andre, I see you, JG, Samuel Pence, you've been in here the whole time, Cooper TX, John C, let's see, JJ, I see you in here too, Jill Doe, Randall, let's see, who is that? THETLT, West, I see you in here. Luke, I see you in here. Miss Kelly, I see you in here. Let's see. Patricia Nurgen, Make America Great Again. I see you, girl. Zainab, I can't really pronounce your name. But guys, that's our time. You guys know the drill. We almost 3 hours on a Saturday, man. You know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I'm talking about identity politics and why Christians overwhelmingly support President Trump. You know, it's Sunday. You know, I'm a Christian, so you know what I'm saying. Give me any reason to talk about God or Jesus. That being said, man, like the football has already started. 11:07 college football, man. I'm not sure what games is on, but it's Saturday, man. I'm out here in Houston, Texas. It's a beautiful day in Houston. The sun's shining, bro. But you know what I'm saying? We get into that fall weather. Man, I thank all you guys for joining me. I thank you guys for staying with me. I thank y'all. I thank y'all. I thank y'all. I thank y'all. I love y'all so much. Man, I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Y'all, if you haven't already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell. When you see me go live, guys, y'all jump in the chat. Miss Kelly, once again, thank you for doing a wonderful job of moderating. I appreciate you guys so much. I thank y'all. I love y'all. Y'all go out there and enjoy the rest of y'all day, and I'll see y'all next time.